Oh my god, they can see like everything in the room.
No, don't look at myself over there. Oh.
Hi, we don't know if anyone's here. Can you hear us or?
Well, the thing at the bottom, there's a little microphone thingy.
Oh, our microphone's not on? Mute. How do we see if people are here?
Well, they'll probably come up.
Oh yeah, up here.
Yeah.
We have nobody here right now. Do you want to take time to do we need to move the camera over a little
No, I think we're good.
so they can see the closet and all? They can see that mess?
Just pretend you don't see it.
Yeah, just pretend it's not there. Hi, is somebody
Hello?
here? Can you guys hear us? We were like a couple minutes late because we didn't know what we were doing.
Yeah.
And please disregard a little bit of the mess that you're seeing on that side over there.
Yes. Pretend it's not there. Pretend it's not there.
Yeah, pretend it's not there. Hi. Welcome. We will probably get very few people.
That's fine. I'll talk to myself.
But I'm not going to lie, a little bit nervous. I was a little bit nervous before this.
Mm-hmm.
You too?
Yes.
I mean, it's the first time we've ever gone live. This is cool. So I didn't realize we were going to be so widescreen to where everything on this side was going to be showing. But you know what? That's real life, isn't it? Hey, they gave us a like and left us. Okay.
That's fine.
All right.
Whatever.
Then. Can you hear us? If you put in the buds, could you hear us? See if you can hear.
Give me a second.
If you can hear us. We'll give people time to stroll in. Maybe no one will stroll in.
Maybe.
We don't know. If not, we're just gonna like pull up some of those, like, you know, those free gaming things you can do or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And we just gonna play some games or something while we sit here. You know. Yeah. This is gonna be fun if nobody shows up. Wow. Isn't that our life?
Whatever.
Isn't that just our life? Huh?
Whatever. I can talk to myself. It's fine.
Hey, somebody else is here. Hey. Can you guys hear us? Please let us know in the chat if you can hear us. Okay. Hey, 2 people have arrived. Yes. We thought we were just going to be talking to ourselves. Let us know if you guys can hear us. Okay, please. You've reappeared
in the feed after a while away.
Sure, I can hear SN. Thank you for letting us know. Welcome. We don't really know what we're going to talk about today. We just wanted to do a live because kind of was just feeling some kind of way this week. And I had put a video out kind of expressing like what was going on with me and being like really overwhelmed and stuff. And it really helped kind of like, it kind of was therapeutic. So I'm like, hey, let's go live. Let's go live and talk to the people, or we'll answer questions for you within reason. I mean, don't be weird and creepy, but
yeah. I think that's standard. Like,
you don't have to have your earbuds on. They can hear now.
Okay.
You can take it out.
I will.
Okay.
I think that's like.
Yeah, just be like respectful to each other in the chat and stuff like that. So yeah, we're just kind of hang out and whatever. And if this works really well, then I don't know, maybe like our next live will do like, I don't know, some free games, or maybe we'll just end up maybe doing a live watch along of a movie or something. Yeah.
That'd be nice.
That'd be fun, right? Yeah, to watch with everybody, even though I think when we do that, we can't like really see their comments and feedback, but it would be cool to do. I know we've been wanting to do that for like a long time. I think we were just kind of nervous to do it, right? So, did you guys hear about Tony Todd? That is so sad.
I missed him already.
I was the one that let you know because I
didn't see it.
Yeah, I had seen it pop up, or somebody had posted it on their community or something, and I'm like, there is no way. So I did a quick search and I was like, what the heck? And like, I think we were in shock for a good while.
Yeah, because I didn't expect that he was gonna. I mean, you don't really expect people to pass away, but
No, and we had just recently done Candyman, so I mean, he was also in, excuse me, The Crow, right?
Mhm.
But I mean, his main thing that I'd seen him in, where he had a big role, was Candyman.
Yeah.
And then he was supposed to be this last April. He was supposed to be at our Comic Con, and we
Mhm.
couldn't make it. So now it's like, ah,
Did he cancel? Now I'm trying to think. Did he
oh,
cancel?
did he cancel
I
it?
don't know, but it would have been nice if
Yeah, that would have been. If you guys hear like a little or
it's the
whatever,
fan.
yeah, it's the it's so hot here in South Texas, you guys. I want to say, like, I went out to take trash and it was so humid. It's got to be
Wow.
near 90 still. So it is just really hot, and it really gets hot in the front of our place, in the living room area and stuff. So back here we tend to keep the fan on a lot. So if you hear that, but let us know if you hear like any other weird feedback. I know sometimes we're so close to the AC unit is like right outside this window here, and sometimes you can hear that. I tried to put some stuff on on the bottom of the windows so we wouldn't get so much feedback. So just let us know if it's coming in real,
Mhm.
if you're getting any feedback or anything like that. So um yeah. So, and I don't know, the Tony Todd. I don't know. It didn't say like how he died or
No, they
anything,
didn't
which
put out how he passed away.
it's just really sad. He was a really good actor. I mean, again, the first big role he had was Candy. I mean, he's done a lot of movies, right?
Mhm.
What
He
else
was in
has
the
he
Final
done?
Destinations.
That wasn't there one that came out recently, or no?
Well, he did like a bit in Candyman, the second one. I mean,
Oh,
the
okay,
newer,
okay.
I think. I don't remember.
Oh, you can look at that if you need to.
But I think he had roles in the other Candymans.
Oh, he did.
Maybe.
Okay.
I haven't seen him, so I can't tell you.
Yeah, I would have no idea. So y'all can, if you've seen him in other stuff, but yeah, that was really sad. That was seems like a lot of people
Passed away already.
this year, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, it's inevitable, you know. I mean, start getting older, you know, it's going to happen. But when you see it happening to young people, audio seems pretty well managed. Yeah. Oh, I am so blind. I got glasses on, and I am still blind looking at these intermittent hang-ups on the video
But nothing
connection, but
terrible.
nothing terrible. Oh, okay. I wonder if I have to. Okay. Do you think that we should maybe like reset it? I don't know why. Weird. We have a good connection going. I mean, one
I
of the
don't know.
cats is sitting on one of the cords, but I don't think that should do anything. I don't know. They like to warm their butts on they're silly. Let me know if it gets worse. Otherwise, I'll just we will what you call
Refresh.
refresh. There you go. See my old mind. I'm so blind. Even my glasses. I'm so blind to look at those. So you keep track of anything like that. So SN, thank you for letting us know. And if it gets worse, you know, please let us
Well,
know.
yeah, let us
Yeah,
know.
yeah, that'd be great. So, yeah, what else do we talk about? I don't know. It's just, y'all know that. Well, just Mamma Mia, my solo reaction, Mamma Mia just came out.
Mhm.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know if we're a small channel and they're just really hating on us, but for some reason lately, copyright has been awful to us. Like, I mean, I can't be fixing copyright like every minute of the day because I mean, I do have a job and she's in school. So, but it seems like it's taking forever to get anything past copyright anymore. I don't know if it's just us or if other channels are having that same issue, but it's bad. So if you guys see that we're not like on a consistent schedule, I mean, I'd like to. That would be the goal, to get on a very consistent every Monday or every Thursday or whatever it is. But it's hard. It's hard to do when copyright is just so nasty. They're just really nasty to us. So, yeah. Um, more consistent. Like we have Coraline already. Coraline's been on Patreon for a bit. So that one's the next one we're going to be working on. I know we didn't get as much like October spooky season movies out.
October was weird.
Yeah, it was a really weird month for us. Very mentally just mentally draining, overwhelming. I just wasn't in the right headspace. You sort of weren't in the right headspace. We just couldn't get it together enough. But I know that we did the community poll, and you guys wanted us to do Halloween 3. We asked if you want us to skip it or do it and then just move to 4. So even though I think we're just going to start incorporating a lot of the more horror movies throughout the year.
Mm-hmm.
There's no need to just do it all bam, right? October and then not really anything. So the Halloween movie will be coming out also with Psycho 3 because I know that was very much requested. So those are on the way, guys. Just please have patience.
Oh yeah, this is a little delayed to real time. I'm checking it right now.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I wonder why. Like my voice is not matching the.
No, it matches, but the video is delayed.
Oh, I see. Okay. Weird. I wonder if. Am I like fully showing full screen? Do I? No, good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I wonder if I don't really want to reset the whole entire thing. Yeah, just let me know. Yeah, just let us know if it gets worse. If it gets worse, we'll reset it. We'll just be right back and just reset it for y'all. So, have any questions for us? Anything? Just throw something, whatever you want to talk about, throw it in the chat. Within reason, again, within reason. But yeah, so we're just trying to get back in the right mind. Well, especially me. You went through spurts. Like you can talk about it yourself, or you don't have to. With your more depression hits you a lot harder.
Mm-hmm.
Mine, I just get very, very overwhelmed a lot of times. Not like with everyday stuff that doesn't, I can multitask and that's fine. But in other ways, like financially overwhelmed or personal overwhelmment. And then I just am my headspace is all kind of off. And I know this week is probably some people are elated. We're not going to go into it. This isn't that kind of channel. And some people are sad and whatever. And yeah, we get it. We get it. But here is a place for us to we just want to bring some fun and some funny, or you guys laugh at our, especially me, my jump scare, moments, or, we just want to distract y'all from, the everyday or the stressors of every day. We just want to give you a little laughter, love, and everybody's welcome here all the time with open arms. Unless, as Danny says,
you're a piece of shit.
You need to talk a little louder. You're very soft. Unless what?
Unless you're a piece of shit.
Then stay away. Yeah, we don't need you here if you're that kind of person. For sure. So yeah. I don't know. What else do we have? What else do we have coming up? I know that we have some.
Your birthday.
Yeah. The end of the month, the 29th, is my excuse me, is my birthday. I know, it's so weird. Usually Thanksgiving is the week before my birthday. This year it is the day before my birthday. That happened when I was a kid, and so it was incorporating Thanksgiving and birthday, and then my cousin's birthday was like 4 days after mine, so it lumped all together. And I'm like, hey, I never even got a special moment when I was growing up like that. It was like all lumped together. And if some of you have birthdays around Christmas or holidays, you probably know what that's like. But yeah.
No,
yes, Big Gator, you got it.
Exactly.
That's right. Oh, well, yeah. I'm gonna be the big 5 something. 2, the big 5'2". I don't care about age. Age doesn't matter to me. Hey, Big Gator.
Hi.
Thank you for joining. We didn't think anybody'd be here.
Definitely, I would be fine talking to myself if there wasn't. But,
or like nobody may show up. I know we're a small channel and a lot of people may not show up, but we just wanted to chat for a bit because again, it's therapeutic. We get to like interact with you guys. You've become like our friends and family. And you guys have been so. You guys, when you just don't understand, like, well, Big Gator, we love all your facts all the time. You always bring the fun facts, and they're fun to read. They're really cool to read. I really love those. Can't stay long, just want to. Oh, cool.
That's
That's well,
fine.
no, thank you for stopping by. I know it's Saturday, and people got things going on. Plus, I think Monday's Veterans Day, and that's a holiday for some
Mhm.
people, right? So maybe some people are out of town. I don't know, but yeah, well, thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it. We know you have followed us for a long time.
A long time.
Oh no, we love your comments. Keep them coming. They're very interesting.
I like reading new things.
Yes, you know. Um and Danny honestly is she's the movie buff.
I got it from Dad. That's why. I got it from Dad.
Yeah.
I converted you to watching
Are you gonna
more.
look up or
No, checking my stuff.
oh
That's why.
Yeah, her dad was a big movie. Yeah, so some of the facts like she'll know more so than me, but there's a lot of new facts that the Gator gives us that we're like, whoa, which is cool. So yeah, but no, she's the movie person. So she knows a lot more facts or people or if you guys have watched this long enough, sometimes she'll be like, oh, well, you know who so and so is. I'm like, do I? And then she'll be like, oh, they were in this movie. And I'm like, I go by what they more look like. Sometimes I can't always put the name to the face.
That was me trying to explain Tony Todd to you.
Rest in peace, Tony Todd. Yeah, for a while I was just like, wait now. And then I couldn't remember who in The Crow he was.
I can show you a picture.
I have a very old menopausal brain going on. So, I forget. Yeah, you had to show me a picture that I'm like, oh yeah. But now I'm not going to forget him because of Candyman. So for sure.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace to him. That was sad news to hear about him. And it was a few days ago, right? Mm-hmm. So
officially it says he died on the 6th.
I know.
But I think it just came out yesterday, or we didn't hear about it until yesterday.
No, we didn't. Deep loss. I agree. Very deep loss. He's been on a lot of stuff, right? I mean, I know we'd said at the beginning, in April we had a Comic-Con here and he was supposed to come. We can't remember if he could
canceled
or if he did show, but if he did show and we weren't able to go, it like regrets
actually.
But I haven't seen anything else that he's been in aside for The Crow and Candyman. I have no.
He says Final Destination. He voiced Venom from Marvel.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. I think that was one of the recent ones, or recent-ish.
That he did. But Final Destination, like there's a bunch of those, right? Aren't there a bunch of Final Destinations? Oh, okay.
I've never seen them, but I know in Google told me.
I have heard of Final Destination, but I have no idea what it's about. Are we surprised? No, if you've been here long enough. No, again, like she's the movie person with facts and seen more movies than I have. I was always, even growing up, excuse me, more the TV person. So
yeah, I don't watch TV really.
She doesn't. I know these. Okay, so that's his more known role is the Candyman. Okay, or really, he was in Star Trek.
Oh, let me Google Tony Todd. Actually,
I've seen like the new Star Treks.
I've never
or not
seen
the OG. I've seen OG Star Treks, some of them, but not like consistently.
He was in Transformers.
Really?
In Platoon.
But it's like because there's Star Trek movies, right?
Yeah.
Is that what he was in, like the movies, or?
There was shows. I think there was one from the 90s.
Like I'm talking like OG, like William Shatner Star Trek.
I don't know.
That I've seen some of.
I don't know.
Some of. But yeah, I'm more Danny's not the TV girl at all. He was in multiple episodes of Deep Space Nine. I don't know what TNG.
The Next Generation.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it says Star Trek Deep Space Nine. It went on from 93 to 99.
He's Worf's brother. I know who Worf is. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, we'll maybe have to watch just some little random episodes with him just in honor of him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, you're probably going to hear random cats in the background. So
come here.
Okay, we're going to have to check those out. See, she knows beginner. She knows like the lingo and stuff, all those abbreviations. Mm-hmm. She's the smart one in this situation. No, I mean it's just
I don't really watch TV as much.
No,
as you do.
No, well, it's because when I grew up and
did you mostly watch TV?
Yeah, because we didn't really, to be honest, I didn't really go to the movies much when I was a kid. I mean, I was born in 72, y'all. So, huh?
Well, I was gonna say we did.
It seemed like it was a different time for some reason. I can't think on how we go. Ivan Gator, thank you so much for stopping by. We appreciate y'all for doing that. You have a great weekend too. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
No, I didn't go to the movies a lot. Well, she knows. What was my first movie that I went to?
Annie. Was it Annie?
Annie with Carol Burnett and Bernadette
I haven't seen that in full, I don't think. Or it's been a while. I don't know
if you've ever seen it.
I feel like when I was small, we did kind of ish, you and me.
Oh, maybe.
But I don't remember it really
going. Yes, you too. You too, Big Gator.
If you hear click clacking, it's because I have my class stuff up.
You should be doing that. You're looking at that stuff. Oh, well, just waiting for while you were waiting for people to get here and stuff.
Yeah, well, I'm waiting to.
So we have 3 people here. Mm-hmm. So that's cool. Now, Big Gator's cool. He always brings all the fun facts. Mm-hmm. If y'all see him in the comments all the time, he brings fun facts. But no, my first movie was Annie, and I don't even know what year that was, but growing up, literally in our house, we didn't, when I would babysit a lot when I got junior high and high school. Mm-hmm. And I used to love it when the kids would go to sleep, because then if they had cable, bonus, big time bonus, because I didn't have cable growing mm-hmm. up. It's like my dad was too stingy. We all moved out of the house, and then he decided to get cable. He just waited until the kids got out of the house, and then he got cable. But it was 3 channels. I mean, it was basically, I think, ABC, NBC, CBS. Well, then you'd get PBS and something, right? But
hello,
toilet bowl for hey, how are you doing? That's cool. I love that name. That's funny. Toilet bowl and food. Ew.
TBFR.
That's cool though. So we just had those channels, right? And so it was basically whatever the parents were watching is what we watched. I don't know why I have a cough all of a sudden. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. And y'all, I keep leaning in to look at comments. Yeah, you keep us on the ball too, because even with glasses, I'm for some reason, it's one. I mean,
oh, you
too. Oh, well, it's really hot. We're in South Texas, and
for November, it's hot.
Well, it doesn't really start to cool down until January or February here.
It's for 90 degrees, 90 some degrees for November,
and it's really, really humid outside right now. So, but that's Texas for you. Where was I going? Oh,
you're talking about how you didn't really go to the movies and
see. Sometimes I feel like I am. What is that movie where he's like squirrel?
Up, the dog,
where he's distracted all the time.
Yeah.
No, isn't it the one with the animals, the hippo and the giraffe and the
Madagascar?
Isn't it there one character that's always distracted with? Okay, well, whatever it is. Sometimes my mind goes one way and then it veers off another way. I don't know. Anyways,
no, let me prove you right.
I was talking about TV, and then I was talking about as I've started to go through menopause, I feel like my eyes are a little wonky. Yeah, that's right. Diffuse.
Interesting.
Are you serious? Oh my God, that's interesting. That's interesting.
Very interesting.
Cool. I'll have to check that out for sure. That's funny. Oh. I just think the first thing that I thought was eating food all on the toilet. Yeah. And I'm like, ew, that's so gross. That's so gross. No, but growing up, it was just whatever the parents were watching. That's what we would watch on TV, because we had one TV in the living room and it was controlled by my dad pretty much. Mm-hmm. And whatever we watched, I mean, Friday nights were if I'm not mistaken, I know it was Dukes of Hazzard. I'm pretty sure it was on Friday night, followed by Incredible Hulk, possibly.
But pun intended.
Yeah. Oh my God, I love that.
Interesting.
That is
I've never heard of that.
That is totally interesting. I love that so much. Yes. That is so funny. That's so funny. Yeah. Huh.
I found it. Okay, I wasn't wrong.
Oh, it was from Up where he's easily distracted?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm not wrong.
Okay. See, I'm telling you, movie girl, TV girl. She knows a lot of stuff. Okay. So I'm like that dog from Up who's easily distracted when something goes by and I'm like, ooh, oh. So I think I have a little bit of ADD
Please
or
don't kick the cat. He's like right under there.
ADHD. Yeah, I've got a cat at my foot. No, I won't. But yeah, so growing up, it was just that. So my first movie was Annie, the one with Carol Burnett and as Miss Hannigan and Bernadette Peters. And then I think after that, it was E.T. And then I probably didn't watch a lot more movies until maybe high school, but more so as I started getting older. And then after I had her, it was a lot more movies.
My brother does his foodie fashion show on my channel. Also, he matches the food he reviews with the clothes he's wearing. He wears songs now.
See, this is why we did this live today. I so needed to laugh so much. You all are just awesome. Thank you guys so much. Like, I needed that. That's crazy. That's very interesting, though. I'm not gonna lie. That's so interesting.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah. So anyway, TV person. So,
Movie person.
but I feel like TV has gone quite downhill. To be
There's
honest,
nothing good on really.
no. I mean, we don't have.
You see, it takes a lot for me to sit down and watch something like
Yes.
a TV show.
Well, yeah.
If it's not good, I'll just walk away. 'Cause I'm like,
And we don't have cable, so everything is via streaming. And
where's only Commodian? Wow.
Commodian. I think you are. I think you are. That's cool. You're
Oh my
awesome.
goodness.
Thank you. I needed that. You don't even know how badly I needed that this week. And for the last couple of weeks, a lot of laughter. So thank you for that. No, I think the last thing that we never finished, and it's ending on Sunday, right? So we have to finish the last. Is the Penguin? Is it the Penguin? The Penguin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we need HBO.
Have you guys seen that movie?
Show.
I mean,
So
excuse me, show.
Thank you, Colin Farrell, for taking on the role.
Would have never even guessed that was Colin Farrell. Doesn't even look. He like everyone in that cast is the one that plays the girl.
Mm-hmm.
What's her name? See, like
I do my channel will make people smile. My work is done here. Thank you for being so kind. Have a wonderful week, and you too.
You too. Thank you.
Did your
Total.
job. You did your job well.
Yes, you did. Your job is done. Thank you very much for that. We appreciate you. I know. We got a little small crew here, but it's kind of our I like to use big words and then I can never get them out of my mouth. It's kind of our jumping into the deep end kind of thing because it's our first live. So a small group is fine because it just kind of
it's easier to maintain, you know.
Yeah, it gets our feet wet, you know.
We're talking about the Penguin.
Yeah. Yeah. And and the girl, see, I always forget characters. The one that plays what's her face?
Sophia?
Yeah.
I don't remember
that actress is really good. She they deserve some kind of awards for this. This show's really good. I don't know if y'all get into that show or not, but I like such a variety of shows. Like I can watch, you know, Gilmore Girls. I'm kind of watching. I've seen it like 8,000 times, but I can watch something like that, and then I can watch like an Everybody Loves Raymond or something or whatever, and then watch the Penguin. But no, yeah, the Penguin, it's good because you're sitting there and actually watching it. If it wasn't good, you wouldn't have watched it. No.
I anticipated every week it came on.
Yeah. Yeah, we just have to. We did not watch last week, so we have to watch.
Catch up because it's ending.
I know. This is the last episode tomorrow, right?
Yes, pretty sure.
And they don't have a season 2. That's like it, right?
I think they said it was only one season show.
And then it's going to be the movie.
The second one, yeah.
Yeah. Is Robert Pattinson in it?
Well, yeah, he's the Batman.
Yeah, because it's still so weird that the movie was called The Batman. This one is what?
The Penguin, the Batman.
The Batman. What's this one called? The Batman 2?
I think it's just called The Batman Part 2.
Oh, The Batman Part 2. So.
Yeah, The Batman Part 2 came on.
That's cool. But no, we just jump into. That's why you'll see a vast variety of stuff on our channel.
Mm-hmm.
shows are very, very difficult. Like we started to put out Breaking Bad, which the whole season of that, and then through season 2 is on Patreon. It's really difficult to edit some of those to get them out.
Yeah, shows are hard to get on.
Really hard, and sometimes they don't get enough traction, I find, and enough views.
So I say just leave them on Patreon.
Yeah, so we just may end up doing that for sure.
So if you want to see them,
yeah, then you got to go to Patreon to see them. And we got the free trial there. I'm not going to go into all that. Y'all can check that out. All our links are
what else
on the link tree. Excuse me. Goodness sakes. But that's why we try to keep a variety on the channel. I mean, we'll do comedies, we do, I think we're going to dive more. We have such a long list of movies long list that you guys have recommended, that we on our own wanted to watch. I mean, not on our own, but that we thought that we wanted to see for the channel. Like, it could keep us busy for like the next 10 years, to be honest.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because I don't have my list right now, but the Psycho 2, Halloween.
It was Poltergeist
3. Yeah, we were supposed to do Poltergeist October.
It was a rough month. Let's just chalk it up to that, okay?
Yeah, November's not starting any better. And we're not going to talk about that. I'm not talking about what happened on Tuesday, just in general.
It's been rough so far. And we're only 9 days in. Yeah,
so it's been like that. But and then we have like the patron, our patrons get on their birthday month, they get to choose one. Mm-hmm. And I know let's see, Patrick wanted, what was I have them on my list and now I can't remember because
it has Grace Kelly. That's remember.
To Catch a Thief was coming up. My list is back there somewhere. To Catch a
Thief. Ran out of here.
To Catch a Thief. What else do we have coming up? Because that's To Catch a Thief is the Grace Kelly, right?
Mm-hmm.
And son of a gunsies. And Coraline, we're fixing that up. Probably more so tomorrow. Sundays are usually the day that we try to edit the most.
Mm-hmm.
Her well, you're finished up. You only have like a semester and a half left.
Yes.
And these semesters have been like a lot of paper writing papers. That's fun, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what it is.
What the subject is. So
it's not fun most of the time, but I mean, if it goes fast, not gonna complain.
Yeah. So you're wrapping that up. So Sundays are usually the day for editing. So we're trying to get Coraline out next, but yeah, I mean, we know Psycho has been highly recommended. Halloween we have to do because that was a poll. To Catch a Thief, I can't remember. We also have to grab. Craig had a birthday this month on the 5th, so we have to grab his choice. What else? I'm trying to think. Tommy Boy.
There's a lot on there.
I was trying to see some we just do strictly as exclusives, which means that on Patreon we just keep them on there for the most part. Sometimes, as like if a year's gone by, we might throw one of our exclusives out, for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
But they're just usually the full exclusives. I don't know. I'm like totally blanking right now. They're on a piece of paper. Did I throw it behind me? I don't know. It doesn't matter, but got a bunch coming up. So we know you guys put in a lot of requests and you put a lot on the Google Sheet,
mm-hmm.
The Google Forms. So I promise we're getting to everything. It's just, because, I work full time, then she's in school full time. So it's trying to like coordinate the schedules and then do the editing of what we've already done. And sometimes it's just hard to get a lot of, because it's not what we do full time. I mean, I imagine like creators that do this full time, like they have time to record all day, whatever. They have more flexibility. We don't have so much the flexibility. So a lot of good stuff coming up, but we like to mix it. We like to mix it up, y'all, because I don't like to pigeonhole ourselves. I know that usually on the channel, the most views are usually more, I'm finding like more drama, like thriller, suspense dramas tend to do, and we know if you guys had started with us a couple years ago, we know our channel was poo-poos.
Hey, just pretend the first few units don't exist.
Yeah, like the last year, much better. I mean, we're trying. We had echo in the house from stuff. It was just
the AC.
Yeah, it would make a lot of feedback. We I don't think the
The
mic was
editing,
great.
and then the web. We used the computer camera instead of
the one we have now. Oh my god, it was awful.
It was really
awful,
bad,
awful. So I think we're probably gonna go back and like revisit some of those movies.
I got a list on.
Yeah, because there was some good stuff that we watched. It was just really
rough
shizzy.
time. Don't.
Yeah, it was, and we're not one of those channels that has like all this expensive mega equipment.
It's literally a dream and a attached webcam.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, it's our webcam. It's
literally just a webcam and a
computer and the microphone
and a free recording.
And then the free recording program. But I mean, that's it. We don't have any fancy special other camera, and that's basically what you could start out with. But we had so much, for some reason, like echo and so much bad feedback.
We didn't know what we were doing. Okay,
and we did it more so in the living room, and had really high ceilings, and it just was awful, y'all. We know, and we know over the years we've gotten comments on it. Even when people find stuff, they're like, "Oh," and I'm like, "I know that was years ago." We know. Full disclosure,
okay,
we know. We feel like we've come a long way since then.
We've tried, okay.
For sure. We're hoping we've come a long way since then. So, hey, we got 7 people in here now. Hey guys, welcome to anybody that just showed up. We're happy to have you. You guys have already made us laugh and are lifting our spirits, and especially mine, because it's been in the, no pun intended, toilet. It's been in the toilet bowl. It's been pretty bad. So thank you. Thank you. Is everything, can you guys still hear us okay? Is it still like cutting in and out, or are we doing okay? Let us know, because this is our first live. So this is getting our feet wet and trying to fix it for next time, so we know. Dang, we've already been on here for almost
40 minutes.
Dang. I feel like my throat hurts because I'm a talker, y'all.
You love to talk?
Yeah, because some people will leave comments saying that I talk too much during the reaction.
You're just a talker.
Yeah. Well, you are too, but it just depends.
It depends on what it is. Other times I can just sit there and listen to people.
Now, if you want to have a discussion about her favorite actor in the whole entire world, Mr. Daniel Stern,
please.
She will talk to you and tell her.
I'm sorry, I like to yap. Sometimes.
She loves that man. Favorite actor. I mean, people should know, if they followed us long enough, they know that you really like that guy. He's a good actor. I just think
he's silly. Okay?
He is. Like, he does so much physical, he's so
physical comedy.
Physical comedy, but his facial expressions are just everything. And the way his voice,
it's the fluctuation. The voice crack.
There's this movie we found on.
It's on YouTube for free.
It may be his only Hallmark movie. It's called
Battle of the Bulbs.
Battle of the Bulbs. Yeah. We may watch that again.
We watched it twice.
Because you guys know when there's some of those movies that you don't have to think about anything, and you just watch them and just escape into this movie. Yeah, that's one of those. But yeah, she could talk about that, or movies in general, y'all. She can talk about movies. Again, she's the movie gal and the TV girl. So, a lot of movies that you guys suggest. Yeah, I don't live in a closet. I do know. Well, I don't know. What's the expression? Whatever it is. I don't live in a little hole. I know.
You don't live under a rock.
There you go. That's the expression. I know. I've heard of some of the movies, but there's some that she's like, oh yeah, and so-and-so's in there, and I'm like, who's so-and-so? And then I get this look like, you don't know who so-and-so is. Come on. How long have we been together in this life? I don't.
It baffles me. I'm like, I thought you would.
I don't know. I'm really not good at putting certain names with actors. Now, you'll during some reactions, you guys will notice that. I tend to say a lot. Oh, he looks familiar. Oh, he looks familiar. Oh, but sometimes I just can't. But getting back to the Penguin show, Clancy Brown.
I love Clancy Brown. Mr. Krabs.
Mr. Krabs. And I didn't know that. You had to tell me that. I didn't even know he was Mr. Krabs.
That's Mr. Krabs. Well, it's because we watched, what was it, Shawshank? The first thing we saw here with him? Before Highlander?
Possibly.
And I was like, that's Mr. Krabs.
Yeah. Then that's when you told me, right? And then, of course, he was in John Wick.
Yeah, it's the fourth one.
Yeah. So, Mr. Krabs, SpongeBob. Oh my god.
I love Clancy Brown, guys.
Clancy Brown is awesome.
He's very distinct voice.
Yeah, there's some actors you can just recognize them right away by like you don't even have to be watching the screen, and you're like,
that's you. I recognize you.
Yes, 100%. He's but I think your Daniel Stern is another one with a voice that you can recognize.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say. Look at are you getting embarrassed? Why are you embarrassed? What's so wrong?
We're slowly making our way down the list, okay, of his stuff here on the channel.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I mean, we've seen quite a few of his things on the channel. We've seen
both Home Alone, so that's 1, 2. Bushwhacked, both City Slickers, is that 5?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm blanking on everything now.
Celtic Pride.
Yes, 6. Is that the last one?
I think that might have been the last one because usually when it's your birthday month, which is hers is April.
Somebody recommended Blue Thunder. That was not me. Okay, he's not.
Oh no, and the one with the car we saw.
Yeah, Coupe de Ville.
Coupe de Ville.
7. That was the last one.
Oh, and somebody recommended Blue Thunder, and that's him too. Yeah. It's because they probably knew that you liked him, so that's why they recommended that one.
Whatever that was. Thank you.
I don't really have a favorite movie actor. Not really. I mean, there's a lot I could say. Oh, he's enjoyable to watch. Like we've done a lot of Clint Eastwood.
Mm-hmm.
I like Harrison Ford. I don't know if have we done anything.
I like Kevin Costner if it comes up,
Well, we've seen stuff. Well, I mean,
no, and I'm saying,
did you finish out that miniseries with me?
No. Well, I Field of Dreams. That was the last thing I saw.
Oh yeah, but that one was a miniseries. It was
a Hatfield and McCoy.
Yeah.
I didn't finish on. What I'm saying is, you were listing up people that were enjoyable to watch. So
oh yeah. Have we seen anything with Harrison Ford on the channel? I don't
think off the channel. Yes, I've seen a lot.
Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of his stuff,
but I don't know if on the channel.
No, I don't think on the channel we've seen anything with Harrison Ford.
Air Force One, is that the last thing you saw he was in?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Pretty sure that's what it's called.
Yeah, where he's No, I've seen quite a few of his things. We also want to dive
Star Indiana Jones.
Yeah, that series. But again, we have so many things from like our Patreon polls, or now we're doing spin to wins that we have to get caught up with.
Okay.
We also anything for some reason Warner Brothers is a pain
Warner
in
Brothers,
the arse.
that goes on Patreon because that's really the production company
is awful to do copyright on. Awful, just awful. And one of them that won our poll, which has like 8,000 movies, is Harry Potter. And we know it's very popular, but because it's Warner Brothers,
it's going on Patreon.
It's going to have to stay on Patreon because
stay there.
And unless we have like extra time to start cutting that one up. It's just because I don't like to leave when we edit, and you do some of the edits. I do majority, but you do some too, right? I don't want to have them too short for you guys because then I feel like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so I tend to initially have them decently long, and then they get cut down usually 20, 30 minutes. And it's like, I want to average them on like 28, 30 some minutes, I guess, chunks, just to give you enough. Because what's the point of between intro, outro, and then the reaction if you just do like 15 minutes? Because there's like probably 4 and 4 intro, outro.
Uh-huh.
And then you have like 7 minutes of reaction. You know what I mean? I just don't feel like it's like worth your time. With that. But yeah, that one, Warner Brothers is. So if you request a movie, check the production company because Warner Brothers is just okay. Our cat is playing every time for some reason. When we start a reaction, he's got to play with his little jingle ball. There we go. Y'all is gonna hear it. Des is off there playing with his little jingle ball back there. I feel like because he's not being the center of attention, he's gotta like let y'all
make noise.
Let y'all know he's here. So is it still kind of buffering or is it being weird?
It's a little delayed, but
not too bad.
We acknowledge
See?
you.
Des says hi, everybody. You wanted to show your face? No?
There he is.
Just there he is back there. It's because his little ball went under the little
we hear you.
You can't get it now. Well, you're gonna have to wait. Hey, do you want to come say hi? They can't see you. They can't see you from there.
You're too short. Silly goose.
Anyway, so just check on that because
or just request it as just the Patreon one so we can do it on there.
Yeah, but they'd have to be a patron to see it.
I mean, if you're a Patreon member.
And also what we've been doing with some, because it's so weird. YouTube is just like tripping out. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if other channels are having the same issue, but we could have something up for
a while.
There were a couple that were up for like a year, 2 years. And then all of a sudden they're like, bam, we're going to block you. Well, you might want to cover your mouth when you yawn. Sorry. Nobody needs to see the inside of your mouth.
Sorry.
That, so some of them, if they get to the point where it's just like, we'll put them on Rumble also for everybody. Some of them we've opened up to everybody on Patreon as well. We tend to do that if they're really a pain in the butt. So maybe with Harry Potter, we could just go ahead and probably open them up to everybody on Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. I think we'll do that when we get the Harry Potters going, because I know that, Harry Potter's pretty popular series, isn't it? Or short movie it was. I don't know if it still is, but it was. So we can just open it up to you guys for everybody on Patreon to do that. We tend to do that because like we appreciate y'all, and we know that like times are tough right now, and I know not everybody can afford to go on to Patreon and do that, or you just don't want to, and that's cool. We understand.
It's not gonna hurt my feelings.
Yeah, just support our channel, just subscribe here, and just watch our stuff.
That's what you can do.
We've got tough skin, I mean, so at first, no, it was like really hard. Some people would just, and it's anytime you have put anything on social media, you're gonna have your haters out there, right?
It's just funny to me.
But sometimes some trolls are just so ridiculous.
Yeah, that's why I just laugh, because I'm like, okay, you wasted your time.
You're just like, okay, bye-bye. We don't have time for that, and you get deleted and blocked, or we just like laugh and then we just delete.
We point our fingers and laugh.
Yeah, so, but at first, no, it was really hard. I took a lot of stuff personally.
And I'm like, just let it go.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I just...
You don't pay our bills.
I know, right? You're not affecting my life, so I've learned to get a tougher skin in that respect, because, some people are just, I don't know if they just don't have anything else. I guess like when I am watching something on YouTube, even if it's just, if they do something silly or whatever, and I just, or I don't agree with it or whatever it is, I guess I don't leave a nasty comment. I guess I'm just that kind of person,
Yep.
So, but yeah. And there's it's funny because some movies, she says that she don't want to watch with me because it'd be embarrassing to watch it with your mother. There's some, right? You said, I will not watch that one. And I'm like, okay, well, you can do a solo on that one. With it. So, no, I get it. I guess it's because not much really. I mean,
not embarrassing, but I feel like it'd be a little
awkward. No, awkward.
I'm like, I don't really want to sleep. I don't know why.
Because I'm pretty much an open, I'm like, not much between, like, you could talk to me about stuff and I don't really get embarrassed about it, but like,
I don't get embarrassed.
I can't talk about it, or
but it's like, I was sitting here gonna make this a little awkward.
We will not make eye contact at all during the movie. It'll just be like, but yeah, so
wow, almost 50 minutes.
Dang, I don't know how long I'm gonna stay on here. We'll just see until like it drops, I guess, till you all get sick of us or whatever. So
I think
50 minutes.
I said 4 likes. I was looking at the thing.
Oh, that's great. I know. Dang. I was way nervous going into this first live, y'all. Like, I didn't know what we were going to talk about or what. I mean, obviously,
I can talk forever.
I'm a talker. But what's funny is when I was a kid, I was so shy. So shy. Somebody talked to me and I'd just be like at my mom's side, excuse me, we're doing a live. We're not going to open. No. Can't be crazy. No, sir. Come here. I would be at my mom's side and I would just be like, really quiet through elementary school. Like, I feel like as I got more, as I become a parent, I became a lot less shy or became an adult. But I feel like as I hit into my 40s and above, I just don't care. I mean, not that I don't care. I'm not like rude and nasty to people like that. I'm not going to be just like out and about like, but I just, I'm not going to be shy about.
It's not a big deal.
Yeah. And, most things it doesn't really like embarrass me, I guess. I don't get super embarrassed about stuff. anymore. And I think that comes with just life, getting older in life. I've heard that from other people too. It's like as you start to get older, it's just a lot less stuff. Um, not that it doesn't bother you, just don't get embarrassed by it or whatever. Yeah. And you're quiet some, but like she can talk, y'all.
Sometimes I'm just happy listening. I'm like,
Yeah, don't let her deceive you. She can be a talker.
yes.
Because there's sometimes during the movie she has so much to say, and I think that's just really when something really strikes a chord with you. And other times you're so in the movie where I'm like, okay, don't forget you also need to like.
I'm like, you don't need to remind me. I know what I'm
know.
doing. I'm like, there's nothing I have to say. If I'm not gonna say anything.
I know, because there's sometimes where some people will be like, oh, you talk too much or you don't talk enough, and it's like there's some parts in a movie where you just got to be silent because you want to hear what's going on.
But I have nothing to say. I'm not going to say anything.
Right. That's true. And because we're not going to just fake it just to be like, no, what we genuinely are reacting to is like our genuine like reactions, or what we say is what we, genuinely, feel. I'm not going to try to fake anything. If something's not funny to us,
I'm not going to be like, oh, this is not the funniest thing I've ever seen.
No.
It's not funny. I'm going to admit I didn't think it was funny.
And it's just our opinion, because I know people in the past have been like, oh, I can't believe you didn't like this movie. This was like one of the best and greatest. And I'm like, but that's just like our opinion.
That's how I feel.
Also, there's one that we're going to go back and watch, because we initially had seen, sorry, y'all might get some feedback from the aircon. Sorry. What was the last one we saw? The History of the World. No. What's the one we didn't like?
It was Monty Python. The Holy Grail.
Was the last one?
No, it was Life of Brian was the second one.
Yeah. Life of Brian, hysterical. And for some reason, we weren't laughing so much at.
I don't know if we weren't in the mood or if it just wasn't funny. So.
And if Life of Brian was that funny, I can only imagine that Holy Grail was. So we must have been not in a good mood for that one. So we definitely have to go back and watch that one in our own time, because Monty Python is funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
It was funny. I had a really good time with Life of Brian. That one is hilarious. But I must say, of all of them that we've seen,
dude, I cracked up at that one.
See no evil, hear no evil. Oh my God. That was that has got to be top, like one of the top movies that just had us in stitches.
I think that's also on the list to redo, because that was when we was looking really crappy.
Oh, we did that one when we first started. So
I really had fun with that one. So
it was really a crap fest channel, and we'll admit it. So I think we're gonna eventually go back and revisit some of those movies as like a rewatch, because it's been many years.
And I don't want to word on Gran Torino. Okay, we got it the first time.
Oh yeah, Gran Torino. That was a good movie too. But that's when we first started out, and we were crap.
Yeah. So I don't want to hear anything about that.
We admit it. It was crap at first, y'all. So, but we feel like we've gotten better. We hope we've gotten better with it. So, yeah. Oh, you tired for some reason?
I don't know why I'm tired.
Did you have a long night?
I don't know.
She
Dude, I don't know why I'm tired.
She takes the fifth.
I plead the fifth.
You plead the fifth. Do you guys have any questions for us? Don't be disgusting, our girls, right? Obviously, but anything you want to ask us, or you can talk to Danny. Will talk to you about movies until
the cows come.
Yeah. Where are y'all from? Let us know where y'all from. We're South Texas. Where?
Like our address next?
Excuse me.
You said we're from South Texas.
No, I'm not going to give the address. Our address is. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, McAllen area, if y'all are familiar with South Texas.
But I didn't think they need to know, but.
Well, I mean, if anything, they want to send anything via the Amazon, it shows it anyway.
That's true.
So, yeah. But where it is hotter than hot, and I really
hot.
I envy you guys who, well, in a way, I born and raised in South Dakota, where we have seasons, but the winters are so cold that I don't know if I envy winter, but I envy this time of year where the leaves fall, they change, and it's cool because it probably won't cool off here until like February. So, yeah. And I know some of you that have the cold winter, like winter Texans come down here to get away from it, but
like December chills out, but the nicest weather is in February.
that's true. It's true. It's very true. And weirdly, it's baby snow. I call it baby snows. It's like this much snow twice in your lifetime being down here.
Yeah, I know that someplace.
Well, I've been down here 24 years.
Second time was in high school, but that was a while ago.
Yeah, that was many years ago when that happened. And one time it was just sleet, and everyone down here got really excited because they thought it was snow. And I'm like, it's sleet, but they're not used to
the weather,
so they just thought it was snow. And I'm like, it's sleet. It is what it is. But we are, thank goodness, I mean, still thinking and praying about everybody that got hit with all the hurricanes in Florida, because we get them here too.
Quite not like super often, but here and there.
I think hurricane season is finally over. I think it's the beginning of November sometime. It usually we get a lot of times we'll get like a lot of rain. Thank God we haven't got it too bad here, but I know that it usually hits like Houston gets it. A lot of times they will have the flooding and stuff.
No, it hasn't ended. It ends on the 30th.
Get out.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we still have quite a bit of time. So I don't know. Yeah. No, hurricanes are no joke. No joke. But we get a lot. It's really windy here. It's because we're about an hour and 20-ish from the Gulf. Mm-hmm. So we get a lot of Gulf winds. South Padre Island is about that from us. So if you guys have heard of or know
SPI.
that. So, yeah, SPI.
So,
well, where are you guys from? Let us know. Where are our friends? Where is our fearsome fam and friends from, guys? Has everyone gone to sleep on us?
Hello.
And we also have so many movies. We had a P.O. box at one time, and we'll have to revisit it again.
There's a stack of them.
Our patron Ben sent us so many movies, and we still have to make our way through those.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot, like just a bunch of I think there's some Harry Potters in there.
Like 2 of them, 2, 3.
But a wide range. A wide range.
Hey.
No. Excuse me.
Hi.
They're crazy.
They're crazy.
They want to look out the window, and I shut the window so that we wouldn't get any reflection. It's going to be dark soon. I can't get you. I feel like last year it didn't get so dark at like 5:30. Now it's like getting dark at like 5:30. Weird.
What do you want?
What? Pardon. It's a you does still.
It is him.
He wants attention. He's not getting attention. Yeah. He's being crazy, guys.
It's annoying.
Hi.
No, we almost at an hour.
We love him, but
what do you want?
What? Come here. Come on. Give me some pets. Yeah. So
annoying butthead.
He wants attention. That's all it is. He's being crazy. Have you guys gone to sleep on us? Where are you? We know there's still 4 of you hanging around. Come on, guys. Where are ya? Talk to us. Where are you from? What would you like us to see on the channel? Anybody else love Daniel Stern as much as Danny loves Daniel Stern?
Probably not.
Have you guys watched The Penguin? Anything like that? What's out there in the...
What are you guys watching?
Yeah. There you go.
Ow.
Maybe on the next live, we might play some like little online games. Or like we're talking about at the beginning, we may do a watch along with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
We'll try to incorporate that in there with a movie. We'll see. Gonna sing for us? Danny's gonna sing for us now. Go on.
I don't want to anymore.
Okay. I don't know how long else we'll be on here until everybody really falls asleep or drops off. Whenever you get tired and bored of us.
I'm tired. I don't know why.
Oh, look at that. Danny has gone back to wearing her contacts, them glasses.
I need new glasses.
Be no more. Be no more.
Because I need new glasses.
Yeah, you just kind of had a rough life. It's because you also didn't. You kind of just like tossed them around and stuff too.
You don't need to expose me.
You were not very responsible with them. So yeah, that is that.
You don't need to expose me. Let's keep that information to ourselves.
Keep that information to myself. Why can't I expose you to everyone? I mean, come on. They're our friends. They're our close friends.
They need to know.
They're not going to share it with anybody.
They didn't need to know. Okay. Let's keep that information to ourselves.
Oh my goodness. We've been at it for an hour already. I can't believe it.
No. Oh yeah, an hour 17.
That is crazy. That's crazy. My throat literally, I think because I've been talking so much, my throat kind of hurts a little bit.
Sometimes I just listen to you and I'm fine with that. Sometimes I just listen to you and I'm fine with that.
Well, you can talk to the people you want to talk about.
I don't know what to say.
About anything. Talk about the Penguin, which is your new favorite show. Come here, buddy. Come here.
That reminds me I have to finish editing For All Mankind.
Oh yeah. Have you guys seen that movie? That show? For All Mankind. You know why she's watching it, right?
Because I got season 4 and season 5 is coming out next year.
And Daniel Stern's in it. Well, in the last.
That was my goal, and I spent it. Stop.
They're fighting. The cats are fighting. That what?
Dude, I did a speed run on that show. I quickly really got through all the episodes.
So you can watch Daniel Stern?
Yes. I admit it, okay? I did. That's why.
Her love for Daniel Stern.
You guys don't understand.
Yeah, he's funny though. Even on his
I like him, okay?
On Instagram, he's quite funny.
And what about it? What about it?
What about it? For All Mankind, we started that show. I feel like it's been 8,000 years ago, and she just hasn't edited them. So
excuse me, I already started editing it.
Okay, okay. That was a good show. It's a good show. We only got through season 1.
We didn't finish season 1.
Oh, we didn't even finish, so we gotta carry on with that. But you can only watch it on Apple, I guess. So
yes.
They need to open it up to other platforms, but
I think it's a load of baloney. I think it's a load of baloney that they only put one season on Blu-ray and then the others we never got the seasons
because of Apple. It's crazy. I mean, if you try to keep up with all these things, like you would be paying so much money in streaming services because
they're expensive.
I mean, you got Apple and Netflix and Hulu and HBO, or now it's Max, I guess, which is silly. You've got Paramount and da. I mean, like Tubi's free. Hopefully they don't change that.
I love Tubi.
Tubi's got some good stuff on there too.
I love Tubi.
But we've got to get For All Mankind out, which is good. But I'm leaving her to edit that one because that was her pick. But again, TV shows usually don't, like Band of Brothers when we had it on, it did pretty good. That was
hard to get through though.
That was a hard watch, yeah. Definitely.
Hello.
And from India.
Hello.
Hello. Y'all, I am so blind.
Hi, backwards.
Rando Tuber. I love it. Well, hello from India. Welcome. We love our international fam here. So welcome. What was the I love that movie so much, but it was a long movie. And it RRR. Yes. Oh, that was so good.
Mm-hmm.
That was really good. And we're not opposed to watching any movies with subtitles. I mean, that's in another language that we have to.
I mean, I watch most stuff with subtitles here in English anyway, so.
Yeah, well, sometimes it's easy. You'll see if we have subtitles on.
Well, it's because when we're talking, I like to keep up what's happening, so I put the subtitles on.
Yeah, with that. But yeah. Hello. Are glad you are here. We are just hanging out and chatting and just. Yeah, I mean, what do y'all want to see us watch? We have a long list going, but because you guys have joined our live, we may be able to boot their suggestions up to some priority.
Yes, perhaps.
Perhaps. So what do y'all want us to watch? Try to stay away from anything that is produced by the Warner Brothers. Oh, again. Terrible. Terrible for YouTube. I mean, for copyright. I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's because we're a small channel. We're struggling with getting stuff past copyright. Maybe it's the way that we do it. I tried to mix it up. We tried to mix it up where, No, you are very.
What? I don't know why.
She had a very, very long night, y'all, and I'm not going to expose her. That's her business. What was I going to say? See,
need to make rice.
My menopausal brain is out the door.
I don't even remember what you're talking about.
Oh, we tried to edit it in a different way. A couple of them.
And it took too long.
Yeah, it was just very time consuming because normally like an hour and a half movie can initially edit it in about 3 hours, more or less.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just depends because again, I work. This is just a part-time thing or a side gig because I work full time and
I do school full time.
Yeah. So we can't sit there every minute of the day and try to fix for copyright. So it's time consuming and it takes a while. That's why you'll see we aren't on a consistent schedule.
Yeah.
Harry Potter series might be nice since Christmas is around. Yes, we were just talking about Harry Potter actually. What we'll probably end up doing, it won a poll that we did for Patreon. We know there's how many movies are there?
There's the last one was split into 2 parts. Let me go.
Yeah, let us know how many there are. But it's Warner Brothers, which would be hard for copyright. We can do it, but it'll be hard. What we might do is 8. You said there's 8 of them. Thank you, random tuber. What we might just end up doing is just putting them on Patreon and opening them up for you all to watch, or we'll put them on Rumble for you guys to watch, because it's just insane how Warner Brothers movies are just they're so different. I don't know why they make it so difficult. You would think these production companies would want more exposure, right? I mean, their movies more.
Well, South Brooklyn.
Yes. Hey, South Brooklyn. I was in New York when I was 18, and I am now 51. It's been a long time.
I've never been, so
it was like my graduation from high school, going to New York. So that's awesome. Welcome. We would love to get back. We talk about getting back to New York, me getting back. Been. Yeah, she hasn't been. Me getting back and taking her. It's just, what time of the year is the best to go? I know I'm sure it's changed quite some since 1991. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, a long time ago. So, but yeah, the Harry Potter. So we're gonna work on getting those done, and we'll probably just open them up for everybody to watch on Patreon or put them on Rumble. Well, if we struggle, if editing is a struggle here, we'll probably end up doing that. It's just Warner Brothers just. But again, you think the production companies would be like more exposure, it's more exposure to their movies, but I don't.
I can't help you there.
No, I don't either. I don't either. Dennis from Brooklyn. No, we were actually just talking about that the other day, just going to see some. When I was there, it was just seeing, your touristy stuff. We stayed in New Jersey, I remember, and we just drove it and we saw like the
Statue of Liberty.
Well, yeah, Statue of Liberty, and went to the we're Sleepless in Seattle, where they go. Uh-huh. What is that called? Y'all, you know what I'm talking about, but I'm having such a brain fart. You know what I mean? When you go up to the top and you can observe that. What is it called, Danny? Y'all know what I mean. I'm just having a major brain fart. Excuse me. But I know that they have now the memorial to 9/11 and stuff like that there as well. So just love to get back there and take her around. But it's when's the best time to go? I know around the holidays and when people are out of school and summer, it's probably really touristy busy, but so probably off season is best. I don't know if I can handle the cold in the winter. I don't know if you can handle the cold.
I've never really been anywhere that's that cold. So.
No, because she was born and raised here in South Texas, and I was born and raised in South Dakota.
Where it's always hot.
And I've been here for 24 years. Yeah, it's always relatively warm here. But I feel with whatever's going on with climate change and stuff, that a lot of other places are now getting such different weather these days, right? Than it used to be. So
it's crazy. We got tornado warnings here after like 20 years.
Excuse me, our cats are fighting.
Stop fighting. Leave them alone.
Yeah. We never, like when I first moved down here, like we didn't get tornadoes or tornado warnings, and then
within like 20 years, and then we got tornado warnings like the early 2020s.
But the thing here is, like places where you used to having tornadoes, like you get the big loud siren. Here you don't get a siren.
India had the hottest summer on record ever. We're cooked.
Oh no! Oh, it's because. Oh, go ahead.
The heat sucks.
Sucks big time. Is it opposite? I always forget. Is it now summer for India versus it's like considered our fall? Are you guys opposite of how our seasons are? Or are you the same, like your fall?
And then Dennis said, I asked many other actors to do True Detective season 1. Now I'm asking you to do the same. Not now, but soon. I actually had True Detective on my own personal radar, so that would probably be one of the next shows.
Oh, okay. No, we're just heading into winter. Okay, so you have the same seasons as us. Okay, awesome. But you have the hottest summer. Oh my gosh. I can't even imagine. You just don't even want to leave your house, do you? When it's that hot, you're like, oh, you just feel gross. You step out for like a few minutes and you're just already like disgustingly sweating. It's just, I
heard True Detective is good.
True Detective? Mm-hmm. I've heard of it. I couldn't tell you who's in it. It's a cop show, I'm assuming, right? Or a detective show?
Well, True Detective.
Hence the name. Is there anybody in it I would know? Yeah, we'll have to.
Pretty sure.
So the other reactors didn't want to do it.
Woody Harrelson.
Oh my gosh.
Matthew McConaughey.
Really?
Yeah, they were in season 1, pretty sure.
Is this a recent show?
It started in 2014.
Oh my gosh, I love Woody Harrelson.
Matthew
McConaughey, he's like OG or like Texas
Colin
guy.
Farrell.
Get out, really?
Yeah. Okay, cool. Since we just saw the Penguin.
Okay, well, we will definitely add. We don't really. I mean, there's some TV shows that people have requested.
We're not starting this, Desmond.
Okay, what our cat loves attention. Okay. And when we don't give him attention, now he just starts to just knock things over in the house, and he's about to just be destructive and loud right now, y'all.
You know what you were saying?
And hold on. If I get up out of this chair, he's just looking at me. I will get out of this chair. I will come for you. Get down.
You're being a boy.
Don't show the people that you're being a naughty boy. You naughty boy.
You're annoying today.
Yeah. So we'll definitely just go ahead and make sure and add that on to the. Well, we'll get it. We'll be able to see this. Yeah, add that onto the list.
Okay.
Where can we find? It's because also with some like recommendations and stuff. Like there's so many that we're like yes, and then we go to look and we can't really like find them on the streaming services that we have. Where's True? Where do we find? Hey, okay, cool. Okay.
This True Detective.
I love me some Woody Harrelson. I watched the podcast that he has with Ted Danson. No, sir, get down. Get down. Really? Don't make me get up out of this chair.
You're being a butthead.
And I just love him so much. So yeah, it's cool. All right. Yeah, I don't know. Going back to the weather, it's just yeah.
The weather's crazy.
How do you guys in India? What's the weather like in how does it usually get in winter? Does it stay relatively warm, or do you guys get a cold-ish kind of snap? You'll be waiting. Okay, cool. All right, Dennis. Yes.
We'll try to get to it as soon as we can.
Yeah, and we're saying like sometimes, like because you requested it, we do the ones you guys request, but it's hard sometimes because sometimes TV shows don't get a lot of traction.
We're trying,
and but we'll still do it because we do everything. We'll eventually get to everything that you guys.
There's a lot of stuff.
A lot. TV shows, not so much. There's only probably a handful.
Yeah,
maybe even less.
I mean, we'll probably get to it relatively quickly.
Yeah, and they don't typically do the best as far as views. But again, we're a small channel, so we need maybe as we start to grow, it'll get more like viewership and stuff like that. There's a couple weeks. Super cold, and others are mostly relatively cold. You guys are probably like the weather that is here in South Texas. It seems like where you get super cold. Danny, can you go? Do you want to get him?
Come here. Come here. He's down.
Ours are like, like at early in the morning, it's probably like 70s here now. We may get into December. We may have some days where it's 50. There is only in February, some days, couple of days. I'm talking like a couple of days. It gets to like, well, Fahrenheit, like below freezing, but not very many days. I see where a lot of winter Texans come down this way in the winter, and I see why they don't want to deal with the cold. But I kind of do miss the seasons. I really do.
Yeah, I've never experienced a season really. So
you were born and raised here. Yes, you have not. I mean, you've been visiting, like you've been to South Dakota, but you've been there in the summer. You've never been there in the winter. Yeah. I have a relative. My brother's in Florida, so we both, I guess, fled to really hot states for some reason.
We wanted enough of the cold.
We wanted to leave the cold, I guess. But like when you're in the cold, you just don't know any different. But going back to it, I don't know. It'd be a hard adjust, I think.
Stop! Leave them alone. Oh my God!
Stop them! Stop them! These our two cats are fighting over nothing.
I don't know.
Oh, we don't even know what's going on here.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, well, 2 of you are still here. Good. I'm glad. Well, we had a handful of people and we had a good conversation. I'm glad. I mean, we'll just, we'll continue to do this more often. Again, it helps me in my mental health, to be honest. Just talking to you guys, I love it. It just, it's been a very,
okay. No.
Oh, no, go ahead, Miha.
Oh no, I was looking at what he was doing. Sorry.
Oh, very hard, like year and a half for us, like in a lot of ways. And it's, yeah. And, it's like I feel like we're just, okay, things are okay. And then we just get sucker punched and it's like, here we go again.
In South Brooklyn, the weather seems to be back to normal. For a few days, it was really warm, like summer was still here.
Oh, so you guys are having because that's kind of like, that doesn't usually happen this time of year, right? You guys start to cool down more so. Mm-hmm. It's calming and
chatting with people across the world at 5 a.m. here. Thanks technology, 5 a.m.
Wow, 5 a.m. You're an early riser.
5:30 here.
Yeah, so we're like 12 plus.
Do not fight him.
It is fun to chat with people across the world. I agree. I think it's great. Just being able to have these platforms. I always say social media can be a blessing
and a blessing.
Yeah. Yes. But I feel like for the most part, it's like you've met so many friends from just around the
across the U.S.
Yeah, and even other countries, right? Mm-hmm. Just via social media that have become like your really good friends, And sometimes it's really it's also hard in life too, because I know I've gone through spurts where you have friends for a period of time, or they end up being like toxic, kind of like they're wild. And y'all just, if you all have cats or if you have animals, sometimes you just get a wild hair and get crazy. And then sometimes they become no, sir, calm down. And then they're toxic friends, or they're just one-sided friendships. If you know what I mean? Like, I'm somebody personally that I think I'm more an empath. I like to help people, but sometimes it's just, and not that I expect anything in return, but they don't always, they take that for granted, and you get to an age where you're just like, you don't have time for that nonsense and BS anymore, so it is nice chatting with people, and it is very calming. And I need that because, again, it's just been a really tough, we were doing okay. Now I feel like I got sucker punched again. I don't know if you guys saw that video that we posted, or, I've got a GoFundMe link out there. And I know times are tough for everybody right now, but, if you just get a chance,
we're just trying to get back on track.
Yeah, just check it out. And, otherwise just send good vibes or prayers or whatever you believe in. Send them our way, please. We really do need them right now. And you guys have become our family, not only our friends, but our family and our community. And yeah, we're a small channel, but you know what? in a way, I'm really blessed that we are a small channel right now because we did get to know a lot of you, honestly, like more personally. And it's great. Like if we would have out of the gate become like went from like 0 to bam, I feel like we wouldn't have formed a lot of these relationships and friendships with you guys because there would have just been so many of you. You know what I mean? And so I think this was a blessing to start like this. And again, our channel started out really cruddy.
Don't ignore that. The
So
first few years.
yeah, for sure. So within the last year or so, I'm hoping has gotten better. So, but yeah. So we appreciate you guys. We appreciate your support. We appreciate your kind words. Again, this is a channel where we embrace everybody into our family, regardless, as long as Danny said at the beginning, as long as you're not a what?
Piece of shit.
Because we don't have time for them kind of people. There's no bullying. There's no harassment.
I don't want to see that in my line of sight.
This is just a fun, good channel where we're kind and we respect each other. Respect is like key. So excuse me.
Yes.
I don't know if I would have, like, I don't know if I would have met people from other, because and they're still in North America. The only 2 other countries I've been to are Mexico and Canada, and they're still in North America. So I haven't been anywhere else internationally. Have you?
Well, no, we went to Canada together. Yeah. And then I was very small when I went with you to Mexico. So
and so it's really great to meet people from all over the world. It's amazing. It's fun. And we're so open to, like, I just love
traveling.
We love traveling. First of all, love it, and would love to get to so many other countries. But I love learning about other cultures, other foods of other cultures, just other ways, just the culture in general. I love learning in that way. I've always had that open-mindedness. I've never been closed off to, like, learning. I mean, you're never too old to learn, right? So I think it's just an amazing just to embrace it.
You learn something new every day.
You do. That's true. And you're never too old to learn anything. I'm 51 years old and I'm still learning stuff.
Almost 52.
But I am very glad that there was not social media back in my day when I was in my early 20s like her, or younger, because I mean, I was not a bad child, but I'm just saying, like, there was probably some things that we did that were probably like dangerous. Like, sometimes we did just things, again, it was a different time. It was a time when, like, your parents were basically like, okay, yeah, it's nice out. Get outside. We don't want to see you till the street light goes on, or you hear your mother calling you to come eat for supper. It was just a different time.
Traveling is fun for sure. I love being in historical parts of England and Europe.
Oh, awesome.
That sounds nice.
Yes. Isn't it great? Oh my gosh. I would love to. It just opens your eyes, right, to the different cultures, and just, yeah, I would love to go to different parts of Europe. We've talked about, you guys are going to have to inform us more, or we'll have to do more research on like I don't want to hit like the big places like a Paris or something like that, but we talked about like Ireland.
I go to Scotland.
And Scotland. My
they hit Norway.
Yes, my ancestry, I like so much, like, I'm Norwegian, German, Dutch, Bohemian. Yeah, a mix of European backgrounds. But my dad had gone 2 years ago, something like that. Had gone, him and my stepmom had gone to Norway and visited, and from the pictures, it just looked beautiful. So would love to be able to visit over there. Just different countries. Would just love it. I think I've always loved traveling.
Well, I've been traveling since I was like 1. So
yeah, your first plane ride, you were like 13 months, I think, something like that. But again, she gets on a plane and she's asleep like that. Me, I get on a plane and I'm like, la-di-da-di. I can't sleep. I don't know why. But I think if I was traveling overseas, if it was a long flight, I'm sure I would go to take a nap.
Pisa in Italy. I vote for Pisa in Italy.
Yeah.
Italy architecture is very beautiful.
Pisa in Italy. Is that it? Is that
the Leaning Tower of Pisa? You ever heard
yeah.
of?
Oh yes.
It's a city in Italy.
Yeah, I know.
It's
in Italy. Okay, great.
The architecture is very beautiful in Italy.
And then, yes. Yes, I've seen pictures of it. It does look really gorgeous. We're gonna have to take note of that. Pisa in Italy. Yeah, because I mean, you know how a lot of people tend to go to like the big places or the big touristy, and I'm sure that's all great and fine too, but you just want to find somewhere where you really, like you said, you've been Rando, you've been places, so you would know what are the best spots to hit. And I don't know if it's better to go like do some people will do like what do you do, like where you do like a bus tour group type of thing,
where you just like solo, like yourself without a group.
Right. Because I know when my dad had gone, I think they had gone like with a bus tour, but then you have to stick to a specific schedule. But I guess it just depends on what you want to look at and see. Maybe I don't know. We'd have to do more. And it seems like traveling abroad doesn't seem like it's any more expensive than traveling here in the U.S. I feel like it is so expensive. Like even to fly like here to Florida, which would be, I mean it's, if you drove it, it's quite a few hours, right? But it's so expensive. Or me to travel from Texas to South Dakota.
Well, thinking of the fact that it's also very it's very long to get out of Texas.
Yeah, you drive 12 hours to get out of Texas. Literally, that's how far south Texas we are. There's a 12 hours until we're like, oh my god, we're still.
He said, he said, I like to do solo and usually surprise myself by hopping off random places. If you're risk averse, though, bus tours are better.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. I don't know, like I wouldn't say risk averse, safe.
I mean, you can be very cautious if you do it on your own. Too,
yeah, and would it be safer for us if we went just as two ladies? Be better for us maybe to do the bus tour? I don't know.
I've never traveled abroad.
But you know what? I applaud you for doing the solo. I think solo's like awesome. I wouldn't, like me, honestly, I wouldn't be, if I had the money to be able to go, I wouldn't be afraid to go on a solo. Because again, it's just you know, when you go like with you go, let's say you're doing a family trip and you have a bunch of people. Sometimes people want to go in like 17 different directions, and when it's just you can just go
you and like one other person sometimes.
Yeah, and you have more flexibility to just do. I'm just going to do what I want to do. I don't have to worry about, okay, wait, we got all planned. What do we want to do? Whatever. Yeah. So yeah, that's cool. I love traveling. I've been, again, we're so close. Excuse me. We're so close to Mexico that I've been there a lot back then. Now it is more dangerous on the border, so I haven't been in a long time and probably wouldn't.
There's a lady I follow on Instagram who goes to Mexico all the time. She's fine.
I think there's certain parts of Mexico, right, where the border.
Think about it. And also here in the United States, you probably go to a certain area.
Oh, that's the same. Well, I think that would be the same in anywhere you go. You have the good and bad stuff. We went Canada. We had been we flew into Toronto, and then we actually went to Stratford, which is like the equivalent of Broadway here in the U.S. in New York. The Shakespeare Festival, and we had done that a couple of times. I also had been to another place in Canada, but and here in the U.S., I mean, I've been New York, New Jersey, D.C.
You've done more traveling than me.
Florida, South Dakota, North Dakota, Nebraska, Minnesota, Iowa. Well, we drove back to South Dakota one year, so we drove through like Kansas and stuff. Oh my gosh,
Texas.
It's forever. Texas is such a huge state. I've been to Arizona. I've been to New Mexico. I've been to Nevada, but it's been a long time. I haven't traveled even here in the U.S. in a long time, but I miss it a lot. Maybe we still have 3 people with us. I can't believe it. We've been on for an hour and a half.
It's crazy.
It's insane. It kind of went fast.
Mm-hmm.
It went fast. It was like really fun. Would you guys be like for us to do like a live watch along one of these times with you guys?
We'll have to figure out how to get on here.
Do you want us to get on here and do like some of those, like free gaming on here or things about the US?
I felt it was hard getting around DC.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, DC, isn't it like?
Yes, public transport seems. Oh, checking the escrow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard that too, because isn't it a lot like UK, EU? You can take a lot of trains. Isn't that a lot of how you get around?
And it's like a further, I think, with us, like the US,
right?
Traveling, like with the transportation, all that.
Yeah. No,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I've heard that. I've heard that about it too. Yeah, here it's crazy how it's so different. I wish it was almost like the US. It seems like you need in most places a car. I know, like probably in like New York, people use like the subways and stuff like that, right? But it seems like most parts of the US, yeah, you need a car, and it stinks. Or you've got to, you try to walk, and it seems like nothing is like close by these days. Or you try to get a lift, which can get expensive. And that's what we've haven't been having to do lately. So if you've seen our GoFundMe page, you know what's going on there and all. But yeah, I think public transportation, yeah, I agree. I was only on a train once in South Dakota. It was more like a touristy type of train. So I think that would be fun to get around by a train to get to different places. Yeah.
I never know that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, I wish it was easier for tourists to get around. I wish there were more ways it seems like it's more east where you would have like you have the subways or whatnot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can take bus here, but not in a touristy fashion like you can over there.
It's more so like inner city. Like.
Yeah. Or you can take a bus, like if you want to get from like here, or you're traveling to Midwest or whatever, you could take a bus, but it's not like you're really tourist. It's not in a touristy way. It's just you're trying to, Cool. Yeah, I can't wait to start traveling again. We need to get back on our feet again. It's been a few years since we've traveled, and it's just the last time I even in the US we went in I think it was June or
beginning of COVID.
July, to Florida to visit my nieces and my brother. That was the last time.
That was like 2020.
Mm-hmm. It's been a long time. I'm telling you guys, we've, like a lot of people, we've been through a lot of stuff, and it's just been
it's been a lot.
It's been hard. It's been hard. But what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, as they say, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
So no. Yeah. I was telling her today I would love to get to the point to do some kind of like to be able to, I don't know if this will even happen, but it would be great to be able to do some kind of like travel vlog and just be able to travel places, like not vlog the whole time, because you know how sometimes you see people like they're constantly vlogging while they go places, and you're like, are you really enjoying what you're seeing?
Yeah.
But just be able to do just a little bit, so that people, because sometimes people vicariously live through, like sometimes I'll watch videos of people from traveling or going or living in Italy or India or the UK or wherever it is, and just watching their travel,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, oh my gosh, you live vicariously through that. I would love to be able to do that, but at the same time, just enjoy it, because so many people now want to put everything on their phone, or they want to put everything on social media, and they don't really embrace the beauty or the moment. Does that make sense? Of visiting, where they are, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to be able to do that. I miss traveling so much. I do. I definitely. That has to be on my radar for the next in the next couple of years, to be able to do that. I would love to. I used to think I wanted to go on a cruise, but then you hear so many horror stories about things that
Like that
happen on
one
cruise
cruise
ships.
where it was stuck in the middle of the.
Oh my gosh. I don't know.
Was it what cruise is that? Carnival?
Maybe. I
I
don't know. You
remember
guys,
who that was.
I don't remember which one it was, but
And then did they have like flooding in the rooms?
it was something like that.
And the bathrooms didn't work, and then
Oh, can you imagine the stench?
gosh.
Ugh. And I don't mind water. I'm not scared of water in any kind of way, but it's just like you're kind of like, what do you do when you're in the middle of you're stuck. You're stuck.
You just wait for help.
Yeah. That would have been awful. I know that there was some people I read somewhere that people were actually like they were going to live on ships on these like cruise ships for like a couple of years. I guess retired folks. I don't know. Something happened with that. I don't remember what the whole story was, but it didn't work out, or they were going to be able to travel around for like 2 years, and I don't know. It just something went amiss there, I guess. But yeah, so I mean, what would you guys like to see more on our channel? I mean, oh no, you're gonna see like they got those in the back there. There's more of them. You know, do you want us to branch it out into anything? We're going to be starting. We're going to try to start this podcast where we just kind of talk about everything, anything and everything, kind of like we're doing here. But it won't be like long. I don't think it'll be long ones. Short, you know.
Maybe just little videos here and there, like we do with you. Where you open, you just talk.
Yeah, where we just talk about stuff. Or we'll just do lives. I mean, I don't, you know.
Maybe. I mean, like sometimes you just need to let it out.
Yeah. I mean, if you guys want us to continue to do lives, we can do them more often. You know, it's just it helps me. You know, I never used to be a people person. Well, I'm not fully. I still sometimes get social anxiety in certain situations. Not to the extent where it cripples me, but I would say I'm kind of a people person. Like I love talking. I just love talking to people.
I know.
Nobody wants to see your mouth open, girl. Okay.
Anyways,
sorry for that. I raised her better. What were you gonna say?
Anyways.
No, but I mean it does help. Like you say, Rando, it's very calming to be able to talk to people. Excuse me. My throat's getting very dry. Talk about movies right now. We'll go as long as you guys will let us go on here. I mean,
I don't know. My butt hurts sitting in this chair.
Let's see. Live movie watch-alongs would be a cool idea.
We've had that in our thoughts for a while.
Yes.
We just tried to figure out how to get it going.
Yeah, we have to find what platform to connect to YouTube to be able to, or how to do it, whether we go like a Streamlabs or a Yard Stream or Twitch. I'm not sure where people actually live stream. If you guys know what's kind of like the main go-to that people go to when they do live movie watch-alongs, let us know. Because yeah, we've definitely thought about that. That'd be fun. We're not opposed to that. We may throw up a poll up here with a couple of movie ideas to do. I don't know. I would be up for doing a live type of situation, even if it's just on here chatting once a week, once every 2 weeks.
Yeah, and I did just.
If you guys want it.
Just chat.
Yeah. Now that we got this first one out of the way, like I calmed down.
It's not scary.
No, it's not scary.
It's just jumping in.
Yeah, and talking, which obviously you guys know I have no problem with that. And you either.
It depends on what it is. Sometimes I can yap about a lot.
Yes, for sure. So definitely, Rando, we will have that on our radar for the
foreseeable future.
Yes, for sure. For sure. And we're just hoping that we can be able to, get more subscribers, more people to jump on, and expand this community with us. Yeah, we would love that because, like I said, you become our friends and family. And please cover your mouth there. I'll raise your butt. Thank you.
I know, it's great.
We would just, We love that. We love interacting with you guys. It's because my job, I work from home. So I'm a transcriptionist. And so I work from home. So getting to interact anytime with you guys is so awesome. Thoroughly enjoy it. It's fun. It's fun. Yeah, it wasn't scary. At first I don't know, like you say, I think I was just nervous about like how are we gonna jump into this? How are we gonna start this conversation? Yeah. But once you guys started interacting more with us, it was a little slow at the beginning, but then once you guys started to interact with us, then of course it opens up that dialogue and it's just I'm calm right now. I'm hungry, but I'm calm right now.
I am. My buns hurt.
So your day is just starting rando. Do you have to work today or do you just get up really early? Or you got up early just to watch us? I don't know. I still have 2 people with us. That's good. And if it's glitching in and out, I don't know. We might have to try to. Did it seem like it was getting a little better?
It's still a little delayed, but
not too bad. And the audio, I'm hoping it was still good with us.
I work for Aussie.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay. Oh, so if you work early, you probably did your day end earlier then? So you get to have like a nice long evening? Yeah, I'm more, it's so weird. I went through a spurt where I was a morning person because I like had to get up early because I had to just did. And my job's a little bit more flexible. And
that's right.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. That would be so great. Oh, that's the best because you have time to like relax and chill, and it's not like just working a long day and then relaxing, eating, and then go to bed, start it over, rinse and repeat, right? That's great. But it seems like lately, for some reason, my sleep is so off, and I've been more like a night owl, and I've kind of had to force myself to go to bed, and then I get a weird interrupted sleep, and I don't know. It's just, it's my age and menopause too, I'm sure, but you've always been kind of a night owl. Very much a night owl.
I don't know why.
Well, ever since you got into college, I'd say in high school, sort of, but then you had to because you had to get up early. But then once you got into college, you became more of a night owl.
I think like doing things at night. I'm not going to lie to you. Also,
I wonder, that's probably more the age group too. A lot of people, not everybody, but some are like that, right? For sure. I think because, maybe it's easier for you to do homework and stuff at night.
Sometimes.
Quieter of the day, maybe. I don't know. Who knows?
I'm the worst morning person, but this was transformative for me. So much reduced stress, plus no traffic at 5 a.m.
Oh, I bet. There's like nobody on the road at 5 a.m., right? You kind of get to have your calming drive into work and all that. Mm-hmm. Oh. If I don't get enough sleep, I'm a grump. I'm a grump in the morning. Or if I get interrupted sleep, I should say I'm like pretty grumpy. But that's great.
I don't know what it was. For a while, I would sleep the right amount of time, and I would be much more grumpier than I did if I slept barely any
hours.
Yeah.
So the longer amount of hours you slept, you were grumpier.
Like if I slept to get up early and I slept a good amount of time.
Yeah.
I was angry, and then when I didn't, I was better. I don't know why.
That's crazy. Isn't it weird how the body works like that?
I don't know why.
Maybe your body just got used to that or something, and then too much it was over rested, and who knows? Who knows? That's so great. Oh yeah, less stress. Oh, we start to get older. The less stress you have, the better. And that's so true. Jeez, life is so stressful in so many different ways. It's insane. No, sometimes I tell like when you say, "Oh, I'm going to bed," it's like 9 p.m. and I'm like, "Oh, Grandma, why are you going?" It's because I'm so used to you like going to bed so late that when you go to bed early, I'm like, "Oh my
It's
gosh."
because lately I've been
bedtime.
getting up early, and then I get really tired like early on in the day.
Yeah, that's true. And also depends on what you're doing in your day. If you're busier in your day, you're just conked out by 9 p.m. If you haven't been doing much, I feel like sometimes it's, I
I don't
don't know.
know.
I don't know either. The
No
body is
clue.
so weird. It is so weird. And I'm also one that, yeah, sometimes I can hardcore sleep, like have a really good night's
Mhm.
sleep. But I guess it's because ever since I become a parent, if I hear something, I'm immediately awake. Like little things will wake me up.
Yeah.
So if there's like something, I'm like, oh, and then you get the interrupted sleep. I guess that's just being a parent, right? Maybe. Or going with the age. Could be the age thing too. Hey, we've got 4 people again. Hey,
Almost going on
guys.
2 hours and
It's
less than
insane.
15
I really thought nobody would be here. I thought
Just be talking to ourselves.
we'd be on here for like 30 minutes. And I thought, oh, what are we going to talk about?
Yeah.
And it's been great. I love it. Yeah, we definitely are doing this more often. I would say in the next couple of weeks
It's not that bad.
we'll probably do it again.
Monk, yes, because they said we like detective comedies and
yes.
we're looking for a comfort show.
Yes.
I love Monk, so I was super excited. I told you I was super excited. Got it to Netflix.
Oh yeah, like she brought that up right away. She's like, ah. And I think I've seen it a couple of times,
Mm-hmm.
and I could still watch it again.
It was one of those shows when I came home after school you had on TV.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, and then that's the show that we would watch.
It's just kind of one of those shows that you're right. It's a comfort show. That's the exact word.
It is a comfort show.
Yes.
Honestly, I could watch it again.
Yes.
From the start.
And he's just so.
I love him.
He's so OCD.
Yeah.
And germs. I
really love that.
Tony Shalhoub. He's so funny. Yeah, no, that is definitely a comfort show. I'm gonna have to watch that one next.
Like you're rewatching Gilmore Girls. That's what I would do with Monk. I would rewatch it.
Glad to see fellow monkers. Yes, 100%.
I have always loved that show because it used to be on with those channels like Psych.
Yes.
They would be on like back to back when I would get home from school. You had that. I don't know what channel it was on.
Yeah.
But we would watch it when I would get home from.
Right.
So I'm like, I always really liked that show.
It's awesome. That's so funny. Fellow monkers, yes. Us fellow monkers need to stay together. What are you doing in there? Why are you all up in there making noise? You little tension whore. Stop it.
Get out of here, bro.
Mister. Yeah, we have to revisit that again. I kind of had it on as another comfort show that I've seen a bazillion times is Gilmore Girls. So sometimes I just, that's what but as soon as I finish that, I think probably dive into Monk again.
I think
yeah.
My Gilmore Girls is Monk.
Yeah, because you're not really a fan of that.
The Gilmore Girls? I mean, I can watch it, but I don't know if I really want to watch it. Like
this one is not a fan of rom-com, really. Occasional rom-com, but hi, Anthony.
Hello.
Welcome. We are just here, just a chatting. Or like I should say, like I used to be so big into like the Hallmark movies. I don't really like them because she said they're the same thing over there, which I agree. But then there's like sometimes,
yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say it's because I'm not. I shouldn't say that I don't like all of it, but there's some. That's few and far between.
Some of the Christmas ones are okay.
But I'm not really a fan of the channel. So.
No, and then sometimes on YouTube I'll find like for free like Hallmark movies and mysteries, and those are better because they're not all gushies.
Mm-hmm.
But you probably won't see who would play. Oh my gosh!
I've thought about this before.
Okay,
and I still haven't come up with an answer.
You still haven't come up with an answer.
I don't know.
Guy, who would play me? Because they would have to like resemble us somewhat, right?
I would want them to resemble me at least a little bit.
Okay. Who resembles me? I don't know who resembles.
I feel like my friends gave me this answer once before.
Okay.
And I don't know if I have the picture.
Who is it?
I don't know who this person was. I didn't know who the actress was.
Oh, really?
But I feel like they gave me the answer to that, and I don't. Because they were doing like lookalikes.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, but then I don't remember who this one was.
That is such a good question,
You know what?
Anthony.
I'm gonna have to sit and think of that.
I love Jennifer Garner,
But that's
but she does not look like, I do not look like
that
her
is
at all.
okay. We're not going off of people we like. We're going.
I don't even know who would like even closely like resembles me that could play. But then again, nowadays they can transform anybody into anybody.
Oh my god!
Sorry, our cats are fighting. Are they
Ah.
fighting again?
They hit my chair. That's why.
I mean, look at how they transformed Colin Farrell
The
in
Penguin.
the show The Penguin. So they can transform anybody. Guys, that is such a good question.
Anthony, I'm gonna have to think on that.
Yeah, we're gonna get back to you on that one because maybe something. I don't know. Give us some ideas. Who do you think could play us?
I'll think on that. I'll think. I feel like I want to.
No, not Drew Barrymore.
I would. I feel like I would have to go on the hunt for the messages that they sent my friends.
Because they gave you you just didn't know
they
who
were
it
like,
was.
oh, well, they kind of resemble you, or they do a bit. And I'm like, I don't know who it was.
I'm trying to think. Like, I'm going off the fact of people that I really like, but
that's not what's.
But I have to go off who. Kathy Bates. She's older, way older than me. I need somebody in their 50s.
But that was my first thought, and I was like, no, she's too old.
For me, you were saying Kathy.
But I'm thinking like younger Kathy Bates. Like I was thinking like if you go back, I don't know who mine.
There you go, Anthony. If it was a younger Kathy Bates,
you would want younger Kathy Bates.
Yeah, but I mean, we can't go back in time, so I'm not sure how that would work.
You have to think now, then in the now. Someone in their 50s.
Yeah, I have to think of somebody who's in their 50s. That 40s or 50s. Kathy Bates.
I love Kathy Bates. So.
I love her. Is she in some new show or some new movie? And I think she has aged so well, and it looks like she's lost a little bit of weight, but she's awesome. Played by Kelko Collins, Superstore. Late.
Me?
That'd be
Danny,
you.
yes, Danny.
Yeah, Danny. That's Danny. Similar facial expressions. Who is? I mean, I've seen Superstore, but I don't. Again, I'm awful with putting names too.
Yeah, I see it. In
you or me?
And then me. They're talking about me.
Oh, you have the same facial expression.
Yeah, I see that.
There we go. I see that.
And I'm not gonna take offense to it because I know it wasn't offensive.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, there we go. So that's it.
I also really liked Superstore when it was on.
Oh my gosh, Superstore was ridiculously goofy, but one of those nonsense. Shows too. Well, me, does anybody come to mind for me, y'all? They even talk similarly.
If you could only listen to 3 songs for the rest of your life, what would you choose? Okay, see, I love music too. This is hard for me.
Yes, there you go. Let's get it for her. Okay, I'll name 3 songs for the rest of my life. Billy Idol, Rebel Yell.
Oh my god.
I love that. Anytime I'm like really cooking or baking, that one's going on big time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You have no say in this. I used to love Bon Jovi, but I don't think I would pick anything from them right now.
I'd have to Google to see if I have the name correct.
Oh, Anthony is just bringing all these good questions at us right now.
You're making me think here.
I know. Well, yeah, Rebel Yell. It'd be a Christmas song. What is it? Walking in a Winter Wonderland. Walking in a Winter Wonderland.
Christmas or just general?
No, I could listen to that one all year. I don't really care.
Oh yeah. If we're exiting the Christmas and just general.
No, just in. I think he just means in general.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying.
I have my Christmas ones, and then I would have the specific just.
Oh, okay. No, just overall in general. And yeah, she's a music girl, so like she listens to music more than she probably. You have the list more than like she's constantly listening to music. So, and then third would be, but I'm talking like what is Walking in a Winter Wonderland? But I'm talking like. Not anybody who's redone it like currently.
Like OG.
I'm talking like your, like back like your Bing Crosby's or your, back them type of people. Third would be. Oh wow, that's a stumper.
Perry Como.
I
think he was the original.
Perry Como. There you go. See, I suck at music too, y'all.
I just Googled
movies,
it.
music.
I just Googled it. That's why.
Yeah, I suck at music. I love music and I love listening to music, but I suck at naming who sings what. Oh, what would my third be? Something that uplifts me. Those are two right now. I have to think on that one. She's trying to pull up her list because did you find your list of songs?
Well, I have them saved on my music thing, so
okay. Well,
I'm trying to go through it and see which ones I'm picking.
Bring in your answer for Anthony here.
Okay, so recently it was Mrs. Robinson by Simon and Garfunkel.
Well, look at them, not me. Oh yeah, that's a catchy tune.
I don't know. I'm thinking here.
And it's so funny. I watched Mamma Mia, so I immediately have an ABBA song in my head. But I don't know if I would want to listen to that for the rest of my life.
We're gonna be here for like 30 minutes.
Are you going through all your songs?
No, there's not even that many. Look,
Anthony ain't got all day. He's aging as the minutes go by here. Let's see. Third.
Did you already pick one?
Well, I picked Billy Idol because you know how I always listen to Rebel Yell when I'm like, sometimes when I'm really cooking or baking. And then I picked Perry Como's Walking in Wonderland.
I'll pick Enjoy the Silence by Depeche Mode. Is that how you say Depeche?
Depeche Mode?
Depeche Mode.
Okay, so Enjoy the Silence to Depeche Mode, and your first one was
Mrs. Robinson.
Mrs. Robinson by, okay. I think you listened to that. Like, now I have the words to Mrs. Robinson stuck in my head.
I think it's Heads Will Roll by the Yeah Yeah Yeahs. I think that's her name. That's my three.
Those are your three.
Well, those are the ones I've been really into for like the last.
So you'd want to listen to those for the rest of your life on repeat? No, it would be fine. I mean, not on repeat, but those would be the only three songs you had available.
Question mark? Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Because I've been really into those this last year, so I don't.
Yes.
Yes.
So my third, y'all. I can almost listen to any kind of music. I'm not a huge fan of rap.
I'll listen to it, but I don't know if I have a favorite.
Sometimes she puts on like jazz and stuff, and that's very soothing. But for the life of me, I can hardly name who sings what. Is that correct or not?
Can I even give a Christmas answer? Top
three? Go ahead. Give your Christmas answer.
I'm giving Last Christmas by Wham.
Last Christmas? Okay.
It's too iconic for me not to.
Okay.
Sleigh Ride by the Ronettes.
Okay.
And Wonderful Christmas Time, I think, by Paul McCartney.
Those would be your three Christmas songs?
Question mark.
Okay.
Because there are others I really like for Christmas separately.
Yes.
I'm sticking to that right now.
Is that what it's called by Perry Como? Walking in Winter Wonderland?
Yeah.
Or just Winter Wonderland or whatever.
Walking in
Wonderland. Christmas. I like I also Oh Holy Night. I like if it's a Christmas song. I like The Last Christmas I Gave You My Heart. The very next. Mariah Carey. No.
Last Christmas. That's the one I just named.
Oh, see y'all. Just go ahead and laugh at it.
Last Christmas by Wham.
You did? By Wham. Okay, that would be, yeah.
Hello.
No, it's because I'm awful with them. Like mine. So
Mariah Carey. It's all I want for Christmas.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't mind it, but yeah. So, what is your channel all about? We do mostly movie reactions. We'll blend it in with some TV reactions.
And then we just tested the Oreo Coke, which is nasty.
Yeah, we did a video on that, and then we just did a video where I was just telling people an update and I'm going through some personal things. So I was updating that, but it's mostly movie and TV. But yeah, if you guys did not get a chance to watch the taste test of the Oreo Coke,
was disgusting.
or have you tasted the Oreo Coke? I was mixed on it. She about threw up. And then
it made my stomach hurt.
Yeah, she was so disgusted by it. But then I thought, let me try it again. So I cracked open another one the other day, and it had an overwhelming, I don't know if it's because it was nice and cold, but it had an overwhelming taste of Oreo, and it was not great that time. But yeah, sorry. But yes, movies, 95% movies, 5% like TV reactions. That's what it's about. Yeah, Christmas. We love Christmas.
I love Christmas.
Me too. I love
I love
every part of Christmas.
I love the last 3 months of the year.
Yes. And of course I love November because
Your birthday.
it's my birthday month. But I think this Christmas is gonna.
Hey, thank you. It was disgusting. It was disgusting.
Kaylee agrees with you. No, now are we alone? I saw a few people like on Instagram, or I don't do TikTok at all. I don't, but I saw like on Instagram, or there was some like random people on YouTube, and they were just like, "It's great," la, la. And I'm like, they have got to be lying.
Somebody lied here because it was flat out disgusting.
Oh, they have got to be lying. And we don't lie on this channel, y'all. If we don't like it,
My
we don't
face
like it.
gives things away. So even if I lied, it wouldn't.
You would know. Me too. Yeah. I'm not a good liar. Yeah. So Kaylee's.
Thank you. See, it was disgusting.
Yes. And I was like a half and a half. I guess the one when I tasted it tasted still like Coke, but then just a little bit of Oreo. But then when I had it the second time, I was like, oh no. The Oreo was so empowered. And I love Oreos. But
those don't mix. That was flat out.
I don't know who came up with that idea, but they need to be fired immediately because that was. And we did not try the Oreo cookies.
No.
Oreo Coke cookies.
What's your favorite joke?
Oh.
Huh.
I don't
I have heard so many from Grandpa that
like many of you that have, well, anybody that has a father, or sometimes you say I have dad jokes.
You do.
But my dad's now in his 70s. He has he has told so many dad jokes. Do you have any off the top of your head? No. I'm a really bad at joke teller, so y'all, I don't know. Do you have a good joke for us? Tell us a joke. Tell us a joke. Because sometimes I'll hear some and then I'll repeat them back to you, but
yeah,
I can't think
of any. Grandpa out because he repeats them.
Mine.
So
who else's dads or grandpas repeat dad jokes over and over again? Yes, it happens. It happens. We love Christmas so much. I mean, I'm hoping we have a good Christmas, but I don't know if our situation's gonna allow it, sadly. I don't know.
Well, whatever happens.
I know.
You just get through it day by day.
Yeah, just day by day. So day by day. Yeah, tell us a joke, Anthony.
Anthony, do you have any good jokes?
Come on, bring us some jokes, Anthony. We are here for them. I'm trying to think of a joke right now, and I can't think of any.
Every joke has left my brain.
I am like, Anthony is bringing so many good questions, but I am just.
Anthony is really making us think today.
I know. 2
hours.
Dang, we're at 2 hours. We thought we'd be here for like 20, 30 minutes, and nobody would want to hear anything we had to say. So. Well, we're glad the few of you that are here are enjoying what we're saying. I heard one the other day, but I can't think of what it is right now. I don't know. I'm like literally like blanking on a joke. So Anthony, we're turning it over to you, Anthony. Bring us some jokes. Bring us some jokes, Anthony. Or anyone. Anybody bring us jokes. We're here. We need to laugh. Excuse me. I should have gotten some lodges or something.
You're starting with this joke.
What's blue and tastes like red
paint?
Paint? No idea.
I don't know, Anthony. What's
blue?
What is blue and tastes like red paint?
Oh my god!
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Anthony. Thank you, Anthony. We need laughter. Our channel is about fun and laughter and just, hanging out with you guys. And we hope to be doing these lives and live watch-alongs and just, being able to, what's the mingle?
Mingle, socialize.
Socialize. There you
socialize,
go. Mingle. I sound so old. Mingle. Who says mingle anymore? Let's go mingle.
Let's go mingle. Let's go socialize.
Oh my gosh. Socialize with you guys. Mingle.
Connect. Whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Mingle. Does that make me sound old? Let's go mingle. Let's go mingle, everybody.
Almost hitting that flat 52.
Oh my gosh. I'm 52. I'm proud of it. 52. I'm proud of it. What's black and white and red all over? Oh, no. I can't think of any. I have something like there's a banana joke in my head, but I can't think of it. Huh?
A banana joke.
I don't know. You can't think of any that
Every single joke I haven't told in my life just
left you.
disappeared from my memory.
Totally. You know what's going to happen is after this live is done,
we're gonna think about it.
We're going to have like a million jokes. So stand by, Anthony. Our next live, we're going to write down these jokes, Anthony, and on our next live, we're going to bring them in. We're going to bring a lot of jokes. We will start off with 15 minutes of jokes at the beginning. That'll be the opening. No. Oh my gosh. So where are you guys from? We know that Rando is from India.
Mm-hmm. We had
if he's still here with us.
New York.
We have, I'd have to scroll back up.
Was it South?
Yeah, but what was his name?
Anthony's from the UK.
Anthony's from the UK. Anthony, we were just talking about traveling, and we have never been international, and we would love to go. We love our international friends. What time is it in the UK? It's got to be early in the morning, no?
It was South Brooklyn, New York. Sorry.
But what was his name?
Dennis.
Dennis was from New York, yes. UK. I don't midnight. Oh, okay. So nice. You're not too far ahead of us. Okay.
A couple hours.
You stayed up late for us, or you're a night owl. That's great.
I'm a night owl.
We love that. It's 6:09 here. PM. Yeah, I can't always keep track of like how many hours ahead certain countries are from us. I think Australia is like quite a far ahead of us. If I'm not mistaken, they're like 12 hours more, something like that. That's awesome. No, we were talking earlier. I don't know if you were in here, Anthony. We were talking with that's our cats. You're gonna hear our cat Des is just really lacking for attention these last 2 hours and is really
in distress.
He's gone off.
He's not getting attention.
He's gone off the rails a little here.
He's fighting for attention.
He really is. And what was it going? Oh, I don't know if you were in here when we were talking to Rando about traveling, and we'd love to travel. We just haven't been able to afford it in a while. So we would love, but we've never been international. We've really only been U.S., Mexico, Canada, which is obviously still in North America, and that's it. So we would love to eventually travel over to the UK, over to Ireland, over to Italy, just a lot of different countries, and just experience. We love learning about different cultures. We love to expose ourselves with different cultures. We love tasting food from and snacks and all that good jazz from different cultures. So yeah.
Yep.
Love that. Very, very much love that. The cool stream. You keep things interesting. Best of luck. Bye. Bye, Anthony. Have a good night. Get some sleep. It's very late there. Thank you so much.
Have a good sleep, Anthony.
We keep things interesting. Hey,
I'm trying. Okay.
We want to keep things interesting. We want to keep things fun. We want to keep things light. We're open to talk about most things. Yeah, we're just. I'm a Gen Xer, you're a Gen Zer, and it's just interesting sometimes to get like different points of view from different, mom-daughter dynamic, and just, I don't know. We just like to keep it light. Why not? Life is too serious. Life is too serious and too stressful. Sometimes you just got to take a moment to just, right?
Sorry, I was responding to that.
Oh, life is too serious and stressful that you just have to take a moment to laugh and enjoy.
That's true. All good orators.
Thank you, Rando. No, that's so true. Like it is.
I haven't told I'm a good speaker, but that was by my dad, so I don't know how true that was.
Sometimes your parents will just tell you that. Well,
I feel like he could have been lying and just was trying to appeal to.
No, I think you are. Like sometimes if you watch the reactions and people have sometimes commented that Danny is, and if you guys don't know our names, I'm
Danny. This is my mother. I don't want to say her first name in case she gets offended.
Why would I get?
I don't know.
I'm like usually the most relaxed person.
You know how some people don't want their kids saying your first name, so I was like, I don't know if you want me to call you by your first name.
Yeah, just Mama Dawn. Dawn.
Yeah. Double D's.
Double D's. Not so much double D's. But yeah, if you guys haven't watched our reaction channel before, we do movies, mostly movies. Some you probably are going to hear a noise right now. I'm sorry.
Somebody turned their shower on
upstairs, and we hear that for some reason, and it sounds like terrible. And we do mostly movie reactions, sometimes TV reactions.
I will taste test things.
Yeah, we'll taste
Even
test
if it makes me
things.
nauseous.
We would love to taste test snacks from around the world. I think that would just be so fun. And yeah, even if you might need a little barf bucket to the side or something, but taste testing, whatever. Like, we're kind of going to open up the channel a little bit more to doing a few more things. Kind of expand on it, whatever you guys want to see. But yeah, that's primarily what we do. But yeah, we just like to have a good time here. Again, like I said, life daily brings on too much stress.
Life is too short here.
And it's too short, yes. And none of us are getting any younger. And the way to stay young, I feel like you have to laugh. And you can't take everything so seriously. Yeah. I think in life I'm a pretty laid back. I have moments, don't get me wrong, where I get upset, I get mad, I lose my temper, but overall I think I'm pretty calming, don't you think?
Yeah. Except when a truck is veering into our lane on the road.
You want to tell that story?
Yeah, so wait, was this when I was learning to drive or was
yes.
this when I was learning to drive, driving somewhere, and so I'm in my lane and the person is veering over, and it doesn't help when you have your mother screaming in your ear. It does not help when you're screaming in my ear, and I'm just calmly.
She was so calm, and I'm like, ah! And when you have a driver that's someone that's learning to drive,
don't scream.
You don't want to panic, but I felt like this truck I'm in the passenger, and I'm so used to I love to drive. I love to drive. It's calming. Right now, we have a GoFundMe set up. Because I had to sell my car. Right now we have no transportation, whatever. I missed that because it was calming for me. But when I'm used to driving and then I have to be in the passenger seat, and lose that control, I freaked out. And she's just calmly veering over, and I'm just like, yeah. Aside from that,
I think sometimes when I get super panicked, I go into just a super calm mode.
I think so too.
Yeah, because then I'm like, what is panicking going to do for me?
That's true. And I need to learn that a little bit. The things that overwhelm me and put me in a mental, almost a depressive state, is when I get financially overwhelmed. Then I really just, I have to. Cleaning is a distraction for me. Driving was a distraction for me. Now we only have one person. That story must have dropped everybody off.
And I'll keep yapping.
And yeah. So, but overall, no. But what you were saying about your dad, a lot of parents, yeah, they'll be like, "Oh, yeah, it was a good one." I feel like as you started to get older, I pretty much just told you the truth.
I'm like, didn't I? No reason for you to lie to me.
Didn't I usually just be like, or if you made an arts or crafts, or if it was like, yeah, I mean, you usually knew. I'd be like, oh, that's good. I mean, I'd usually some keyword I'd say, and she'd be like, oh, that's not. That's.
It's still me to lie.
Okay. Yeah, don't have to lie about it or whatever. So I would just, or you're wearing that. I don't know. Maybe it's just a mother-daughter dynamic or whatever. But no, I think you're a good speaker. A good storyteller, and I just love to talk also. And we've been told on our channel that I talk too much. And well, too bad. It's just me.
I think you should talk more.
I should talk more. You're going to hear our cat again in the background. He's jingling his little bell, trying to get our attention. He's just loves the attention, and now he doesn't have it. And now he's just, yeah. So anyway, that's our story, and we're sticking to it. But yeah. So anyway, thank you, Randos, for saying that. I love, Randall, that you say y'all. Thought that was just a Southern thing. I say it a lot. Y'all. Say y'all. Oh, excuse me. Say y'all a lot. It's funny because when I'm speaking, some people will be like, oh, I can tell you're from the Midwest. And I'm like, I don't get it. I guess it's the way I say certain words. And then I don't hear my Midwest twang in there. Do you hear it?
I don't know. Maybe if I'm not used to you chatting.
So much. You're just so used to me. Everything is just mom voice.
Yeah.
Probably. No, you guys, this was like so much fun. We just love doing this. We're definitely doing this more often. It really is helping my mental state, and
sometimes you just need to talk to people
and to distract. Yeah, like we were talking about earlier, just shh, Desi.
Silence.
Why don't you go take a nappy?
Silence.
Just being able to chat from the people all over the world is so calming and so helpful, and it's great.
I'm sorry, I don't really like this. We can write it properly.
Really? No, it's great. Y'all, I write y'all all the time, and I say y'all all the time. So I think it's great. You are totally fine. Oh no, our chat got disconnected. Oh, we're connected. We're sorry, y'all. For some reason, our chat got disconnected. We don't know. Have we been on here so long? It said you be done. We're sorry.
YouTube said enough for you.
No, you don't have to write proper here because sometimes I don't speak proper, so you're fine.
I don't speak proper.
And
unless I have to, then I don't.
And I just think it's funny because I say I don't think you say y'all. I say y'all a lot.
I type it out.
Yeah, right. And it's funny because
I do say it
sometimes. It's funny because I'm a transcriptionist. So okay, our thing is doing something weird. So stand by. Okay, I don't know what's going on. And it's funny because I'm a transcriptionist, so I have to correct when people say y'all to you all, and I say y'all a lot. So no, you are totally fine, Rando. I do not always speak correctly.
You're good.
Yeah. And I use slang a lot. And what I don't like is, with these youngsters, they have so much like.
You think I can keep up with it? I can't keep up with it either.
You can't either. So many words they use, and I'm like, what in God's name does that mean? Like, I don't know. Like, you had to teach me. I'm like, what are some of the things that I know? Like, oh, that's fire. That means that's great.
Like, like we're cooked means like
we're in trouble. Yeah. And there's certain things, and I guess back when I was growing up, and mainly I'm born in the 70s, but grew up in the 80s.
I don't think old people understood what you were talking about either.
We probably had such weird things that we said too. There's a lot of weird things, but just the lingo I can't keep, I guess. Man, it's so funny because you look back and you go, oh, I remember my grandma saying like she couldn't keep up with the young, and now I'm the one going like, I can't keep up with what these youngsters say. Yeah.
I don't know either. I don't know either.
No, it's, yeah. And mostly I guess I would hear that from my grandma because my mom passed away when I was 15. So mostly I would hear my grandma as she started to get older, like, oh, these young, you know what I mean? These youngsters, whatever. And your grandpa, I think he'd just be lost on lingo.
Yeah.
You have to keep me in the loop. I don't know. But it's just interesting to see each generation said that. My boomer dad couldn't keep up with I always have to X, right?
Mm.
You know what I mean? Well, I don't know when that started to happen. Why all of a sudden do we have to say, couldn't we just leave it at boomers? Why do we got to be now Gen X, Gen Z,
to just
Gen
separate
Q?
the generations.
Yeah. I just say like, oh, those 20-somethings, those 30-somethings. And then millennials. Yeah. Millennials. Yeah, millennials. I don't know. Times have changed. But every generation says that. Every generation says that.
I'm sure grandpa had his own, grandpa and grandma had their own.
100%.
That their parents
would say too, like, oh, your generation is changing. Can you guys see our chat? Because it said it disconnected, but then it said it reconnected. Is chat still up and kicking here?
How's chat?
And I know when you're going to get my age, you're going to be like, oh, times have changed.
Yes, it's still going.
Okay, cool. Okay, awesome. Randall, thank you still for being with us. You're awesome. You're awesome. We appreciate you. We just are rambling. I'm telling you, we had talked about doing, aside from having the reaction channel, also doing a podcast where we just chat about anything and everything. But now I'm thinking this is our chatting.
Life is therapeutic.
Yeah, maybe we just stick with this instead.
I'll just stick with this to
Yeah, I think so. I don't think we're going to do I think we're just going to stick with this because this again, like we said, and Rando said that it's just calming and fun to talk to people from around the world, and this is so therapeutic for us, and we just, I mean, for heaven's sakes, we've been on here for 2 hours and 20 minutes, and we really thought it would be only 30 minutes. So, gosh, this is so fun, And literally, there can be stories upon stories that we could tell, or things we could talk about, and and we just really only have basic rules: just respect each other. No hate, no bullying allowed.
Don't be a weirdo in the chat.
Yeah, don't be a weirdo in the chat either. So just respect each other, because everyone is welcome on our channel. Everyone is welcome here. Yeah,
Yep.
And I'm not going to get too in it, because this is not the kind of thing we do. But in a time where sometimes the world feels like it's so separated and so divided, now more than ever we need to come together. So, it's just fun. So yeah, we are definitely. I understand now, where I would run across occasionally when people would do like, oh, they're doing a live. You know how it comes up, like on your main homepage or whatever. And then I would be like, oh, they kind of do it frequently, and I'm like,
yeah, and I understand why people do them like
yes.
back almost.
And sometimes they'd be like, oh my god, how did they talk for like 3 hours? And now I understand why how they can talk for 3 hours. Especially, I know sometimes, excuse me, back in the day, it's been a long time, because now I just kind of watch different stuff than I used to. But sometimes I would see people even just like opening packages and whatnot. And I could see how that could expand time too, but because you're also talking, but you're also opening packages and like showing it, So now I 100% get it. It's so fun. I'm only getting a dry throat and kind of hungry, but that's it. Other than that, I could be on it for a while. So yeah, I love it. And thank you for you guys who have stuck with us. And sorry if there's kind of a delay in here. I don't know if it's the computer. I don't know if it's the live itself or whatnot, but is it better than it was when we started, or is it the same? Is it okay? So no, it seems
I think it's still a little delayed, but other than it's not that bad.
It's not that bad. Okay. Could be a combination. My computer is quite old too, but hey, as long as you can see us well and you can hear us well, and that's all that matters, right? So yeah, we just hope that we can continue to grow this community. Yeah, because we'll be here for as long. I mean, not here in the general live, but we will have this channel for as long as you guys will allow us to have this channel, because it helps us. And we hope it helps you. Even if you laugh at when I jump, and like the recent one, I think like Candyman, if you guys watched Candyman, and again, rest in peace to Tony Todd.
That was sad.
I jumped. She's usually the one in those kind of movies that doesn't like the suspense or the thrill or like the jump scares. And I jumped so much during that movie. Insane. Screamed a few times, I think.
Yes.
But yeah, we're here to just bring, and if you want us to do any other kind of content, just let us know. Like, or if you want us to react to anything. I mean, at one point we had done movies, we had reacted to shorts that people had put out on YouTube, and some where people directly would be like, hey, I created this short, will you react to it? Sure, we did. If you want us to react to other things that are up on YouTube, just let us know of the creator's name or their channel. We'll definitely react to it. I think we're open to that, aren't we? Because we don't
do anything.
Yeah, we don't like to pigeonhole ourselves. And again, we did the Oreo Coke, tasting. Sometimes we just go on there to update. We can taste test snacks. We even reacted to bad movies. Well, seemingly that you guys requested that were bad movies. It's been a while, a couple years.
Yeah.
Those were so freaking hilarious. If you guys have not watched some of those, I think we have to get back to watching. We still have quite a list of bad movies we reacted to. Some of those, I laughed my ass off so hard on those because they were so ridiculous. So if there's something else, can see my shadow in the window. It's already dark here. Has been. If you want us to react to another creator, whatever, just let us know. You can either put it in. You can leave a comment in one of the reactions we already have on our channel. You can leave a direct DM on Instagram, because we have that link too for our Instagram, or we have also the email. You can email us with the link to the channel, however you want to get a hold of us. We're open to all that. Yeah, we don't pigeonhole. I don't know. It seems like this channel might end up being like a variety channel of sorts. Oh, we had done that. Sometimes our excuse me, our patrons had also, we had done Cab Calloway. That was the tap dancing. Amazing. There was it potato salad? Was that the thing it was called? With
I think so.
So music. There was something else music wise we listened to. We didn't. The only thing with we'll do videos like that. Go back in time. She knows so much music, so just strictly trying to do a music would be a little difficult, because
it would be more so you.
It would be more me, because she's such a she loves music. If you could go back in time and do one thing, what would it be? Like change one thing about ourselves, or just in the general scheme of, like, if I could go back in time and check. I try to say that things in life happen for a reason, and you learn from them, and you're not supposed to have regrets. But in general, if I could go back to a little bit of my younger self, I would tell myself to start saving more. Anything in general, or about your life? Oh, about my life in general, I would tell myself to start saving more, planning more for retirement, and getting on a better financial track. Because right now I'm suffering from the consequences of a lot of those mistakes. So that is probably one thing I'd go back with. What about you?
I don't know. I wouldn't want to go back to high school.
She's so young. You're early 20s, so.
I don't know. I'm thinking.
Okay.
I really don't know. Because I wouldn't, I would, if there was anything, I would say, maybe the high school experience, but I didn't like high school anyway, so.
Didn't like that.
I wouldn't want to go back to high school. So that's what I'm saying is.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
I don't know.
Anything about your current, after high school to now?
Maybe I would have started off. I know I was very passionate. I had one, starting college, what I was going to do for college.
We can talk about that. What were you going to do?
Oh, I was going to do psychology starting off. Maybe I would have changed it to what I was doing now.
Which is?
What do I have to say?
Well, yeah.
Well, now I'm doing a business degree, but maybe I would have gone back and did this instead, just to get it out of the way, instead of doing one thing and then changing it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Makes sense. I
feel like I low-key kind of just wasted first, because COVID hit, and then I got the 2-year, but then it was harder to find the continuing programs.
Right.
So I was like, I just wasted that a little bit, I feel like.
Well, and also harder because where she was going to transfer from the 2-year to the 4-year, the college is so crazy expensive. And yes, you can get some financial aid, but it didn't cover everything.
You paid the majority of it out of pocket.
And I kind of suggested, and she already said she did not want to take out loans, which I think is very smart. So, and we didn't have the extra money to be able to afford so you just, then you just went back and got the business, which you're almost done. She's almost done with her bachelor's.
I'm glad, but I'm saying I feel like I low-key wasted those.
And you should have done straight business and just got it all done with. If I went back even farther, my whole entire life, even my grandma had it written down when we were young what we wanted to be. And my whole entire life, I wanted to be a teacher. And then I got to become an adult, and I got my associate's degree in business. And I wish I would have maybe pursued teaching. But at the same time, I see how teachers are still so underpaid, and how they almost have to be teacher mentor, parent, and everything. And then the parents are just, I almost think the parents are worse sometimes than the children. And now with everything with like school shootings and stuff like that, I mean, I'm not sure, but that was always my career path. So I think I wish I would have finished going and finishing school in that aspect. Those would probably be two things for me. You're so young that you probably don't have a ton of
I can't think of anything
regrets
really.
per se, right?
But that, I mean, maybe the
career
degree choice would have changed.
Good question, Rando. Thank you for that. Yeah, we're pretty much here. I would say we're pretty much an open book. Like you can ask us stuff. Like don't get weird or creepy or whatever. But I'm pretty open to answering about anything.
Honest, if we'll say if I don't know, I don't know. Like,
that's true. That's true. That's true. Just like that question about who would I want? Oh yeah, Kathy. I said Kathy Bates, right? Yours was spot on with that actress, though. I don't know. You guys are gonna have to give me suggestions who would play me. I can't think of any person that even vaguely has my like expressions or even a remote part of looking like me that that could but would want to play, me.
I don't know.
Harrison Ford can play me in a movie.
If we're doing the opposite gender.
Colin Farrell, he seems to be able to transform very well into Penguin. So maybe he can transform into me.
Let's get Colin Farrell on the phone.
Come on. Let's get him on the phone and see if he can do that. That's funny. That is funny. Can be played by Amy Adams. Really? I take that as a very high compliment. I do love Amy Adams. Thank you, Rando.
Amy Adams since Enchanted dropped.
Enchanted. That was like I haven't seen anything of hers in a while. But Enchanted was a good movie.
She's almost my height.
Amy Adams. That I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. I love that.
Since we're doing the Superman movie, she's in Man of Steel.
Is she?
Yes.
I haven't seen anything.
I saw it in theaters because Dad took me.
Enchanted is the one with Patrick Dempsey, right? Yeah.
And Idina Menzel.
Yes. Oh, I love this so much. I'm not gonna stop smiling about that. She's such a good actress. Wasn't she also in a movie something about like magic, or they were like criminals, but there was something with like.
Now You See Me.
Was that somebody else?
Isla Fisher.
Oh, wrong one. Sorry. No, I know who Amy Adams is, but okay, wrong person. No, I haven't seen Amy Adams in anything in a while. So, see, I am terrible with movies, y'all.
Yeah, her and Isla Fisher look way different.
I love that. I'm gonna just tell now I'm just gonna be like,
Arrival. About the aliens. We've heard that on Arrival.
Arrival. Okay, I've never seen it.
I feel like that's on a radar. Personally, I don't know if it was on the list. But
because there was a while where you were on this thing where you wanted to watch a lot of
movies.
Yes.
I do love alien
movies.
Guys, I'm gonna be completely honest.
Yes.
Like, was it Close Encounters of the Third Kind? We saw that in theaters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they
E.T.
Mm-hmm. Well, not in theaters.
Mars Attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Was there another one?
On the channel?
Yes. We have someone sent Ben sent us a DVD of aliens. Oh, we saw Nope.
Oh, yeah, off the channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's been a lot of them. Alien. You've seen Alien. And then you saw that really disgusting Alien one.
Like 2016 or something.
Yeah. We'll have to see Arrival. I've never.
Yes. I was on an Alien kick, guys.
For a while, yeah. And I don't really have any particular genre of movie that I'm just really like saying, oh, that's my favorite genre. I used to did not want to touch a horror movie for my life.
And I love them.
Because I like to say, and my dad disputes this, that he forced, I guess it wasn't a forced, but when you only have one TV in the house and The Shining was on, and I think that scared me for every single horror movie. But now I'm kind of liking them.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't like a lot of that, like, a lot of that gruesome.
We watched Slither. Now you can handle it. So.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I don't really have any genre of movie that I'm particularly.
I prefer suspense, thriller, horror to like.
Yeah.
Because I feel like comedy is kind of like a hit or a miss for me. I mean, I like anything. I'll not watch anything.
Yeah, true.
So to me, it'd be like suspense, thriller, horror, comedy, and then romance is like way at the bottom.
Yeah.
I don't really like romance
at all. Yeah, I would say it's true, right? Comedies are very
specifically current modern day comedies. Like to specify, those are hit or miss for me. But anything that's like maybe mid to like before that, mid 2000s, early 2000s,
We're good.
we're good.
Like, even though if you look back upon like some of the, I mean, because we have watched on the channel Burt Reynolds
Which one?
racing the
Smoking the Bandit?
Smoking the Bandit or Cannonball Run, and stuff. And yeah, you may think like overall, oh my god, cheesy, but they're so good to me that they've kind of lost that as time has gone on. You'll be pleasantly surprised by Arrival. It's not a typical. Really? Okay, good to know. We'll have to put that on our
radar.
On our yeah, definitely put that on the list.
I have not seen Good Will Hunting.
I saw it, but I think it was like when it first came out.
Like when it dropped.
That one, I believe, is that on our list?
Yes.
Okay.
For sure.
Yes. Such a good movie.
I have not seen it at all. I mean, like there's a quote that I'm pretty sure most people have heard from it. I can't name it, but I know if I heard it right now, right? Like I'm pretty sure I would know.
Yeah.
But I've never seen and sat down and seen it.
And what's amazing is that Ben Affleck and Matt Damon wrote this. Wrote it.
Also, I love Robin Williams.
Oh my God, Robin Williams is like, rest in peace to him too. I mean, we've seen some stuff with him on the channel.
Fisher King
was so good. The one where he was the professor.
Oh, Dead Post Sighting.
Yep.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
I feel like there was
but I've seen stuff outside, obviously.
Oh well, obviously, I saw the one on the channel. She didn't watch it. Where him and Nathan Lane.
The
Birdcage. Yeah.
Obviously, I've seen Aladdin. I was a Disney child.
But Good Will Hunting. Yeah, we'll have to get so many good movies, y'all, that
we're trying to get through them. Okay.
Get to.
And you know what surprised me? The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
You really like that movie?
Really like that movie.
I'm gonna say Westerns. I do love Westerns a lot. I'm gonna say, since you guys are suggesting a couple of these, and we are actually going to do some live watch-alongs.
Which one would you want us to watch on a live?
Yeah. Do you want us to do Arrival on a live? Do you want us to do Good Will Hunting on a live? I mean, we can do a couple.
I'll watch anything, honestly.
I mean, well, look, we've been at this 2.5 hours.
Almost 3 hours.
Depending on how long the movie is.
You could get 2 in.
You could get 2 in, or we could do 1 and then do 1 the next time. Would you guys like us to do that as a live watch along? Both of those? Let us know. Or if there's any other ones that you would like us, because since you guys are here and you took the time to
honestly, if you have other suggestions, you can drop them too.
Yeah. And you've joined in our first ever live. Your movies that you suggest will be the first couple that we watch in a live watch along. So yeah. There's so many good movies. But I'm going back to the comedy, like, yeah, Now You See Me, Now You Don't, with Richard Pryor and with
You See Now, Now You Don't. That's a completely different movie. Now You See Me. Now You See Me is a completely different movie.
I mean, See No Evil, Hear No Evil. I'm sorry, wrong.
I cracked out the one.
Yeah, why not? Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I cracked up during that one. I don't know what it was. There was something about that one that was hitting me.
I don't know if I have watched any comedy movies like within the last few years that have really been
that really have hit like that. No,
yeah.
Most of them we've seen have been prior, like 2000s.
Mm-hmm. A lot of 80s movies. Like, you haven't even seen a ton. There's so many. It's like we have coming up on our radar that one of our patrons chose. John Candy.
Uncle Buck.
I
have not seen that one. Little Macaulay Culkin.
Yes.
Pre-Home Alone.
Yes. Another great actor.
But I love John Candy, so
he was such a good actor.
Watch it anyways.
Him too. We have Plane, Trains, and Automobiles with him, and we have is that the only one? John Candy?
We have The Great Outdoors on the list, even though we've seen it.
Yeah.
But I will watch it again.
Such a good movie. He's a good actor too.
Rest in peace.
And there's like the Monty Python movies. Again, we are going to revisit the Holy Grail.
Stop fighting!
Our cats are fighting again. Get
out of here.
Get that one out the corner. I think we were in a bad mood when we watched Holy Grail, and Life of Brian just was hilarious. Like freaking hilarious. I'm trying to think which other ones stand out as to be like really Mel Brooks movies.
Yep, we've seen Unforgiven.
No, I haven't seen the Monk movie.
Okay, it was on Peacock. I think it was on Peacock, and I don't know if we had to pay for it or if it was free.
Okay, we'll have to check.
So I would watch it 100% just because, again, I don't know Oh, you heard us say that we love that show because it is a comfort show.
Is it? It's okay. Keep that one. Take a mental or write it down. You need to be taking some notes.
Wait, guys,
let's
hold
see.
on.
Other great westerns. Okay, Unforgiven we have on the channel.
High Noon. I don't think we've seen that.
High Noon I think is on the list, and we'll have to ask Ad Hombre.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, Unforgiven is on the channel, so definitely check that one out.
Because you did Hang 'em High.
Yep, did Hang 'em High. What other westerns have I had on there?
We did 310 to Yuma.
310 to Yuma. Well, some might be. Some we have as Unforgiven was not a Patreon exclusive.
No, it's on YouTube.
Okay. Because some we did as exclusives on Patreon.
Paul Newman.
Okay.
No. I'm just gonna put these on a Google Doc. I'll put them on a sheet.
Most people don't know about Hombre. Okay, we're gonna add that one on to put Paul Newman next to it, so we know.
I'm trying.
And the Monk. No, we'll have to watch the Monk movie. Rando, like love Monk.
I could watch that over again.
Yeah, that's one I could just watch the seasons like so many times.
It's just silly. That's why.
I feel like what did we watch with Paul Newman? Hang 'em High? No,
the one with Robert Redford.
Yes.
Was that one?
Oh, we watched. Oh.
Butch Cassidy.
Oh yeah, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Was that an? I'm like blanking right now. Was that an exclusive?
Was he in? Oh yeah, it was him. Okay, so I was correct.
Was that our exclusive on Patreon?
No clue, because it was between that one and the Sting.
Okay, I can't remember. I'd have to go back and look, but we did.
Seriously.
We did Butch Cassidy and that one. Paul Newman and Robert Redford were good in that, but yeah, we're gonna add Hombre on there. We're gonna watch the Monk movie. And High Noon. I think High Noon is on the list, but you have to double check.
I will. I just put it on here anyways.
Yeah, definitely double check. We thank you guys for staying with us. Our cats are fighting still. Can we please not? Let's not.
It wasn't him.
I know, but he needs to. The other one is fighting him. So. Yeah. Paul Newman did it a lot. Like we could seriously watch.
Dude, this
so many movies per month and never run out of movies to watch. Like there's so.
He was in What a Way to Go. Forgot about that.
Was he?
Yeah, well, it says here.
He was. Okay, What a Way to Go is also on the channel. Yes.
He was one of. Was it one of her husbands?
Oh, maybe so.
Their boyfriends or whatever.
Yeah. Maybe
this was also another Robert Mitchum movie we saw. He was in that one too.
Robert Mitchum.
What a Way to Go.
Okay, Robert Mitchum is a good actor, but. We watched Cape Fear. I need to put that one back up on the channel. It got blocked. That was very intense, Cape Fear. That one got blocked, so I got to get that one back up there. The Color of Money is also great. Paul Newman and Tom Cruise are pool hunters, hustlers. Okay, I've heard of that one. Never seen it. Excellent.
We only did one Tom Cruise movie on it.
Yeah, we've only done the only Tom Cruise we did was
the one with Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, the Jamie Foxx where he was.
He was a cab driver, wasn't he?
Jamie Foxx was the cab driver. Yeah. Yeah. No, Western Collateral. That was it. Yes. Thank you. Yeah, Westerns. Because for Westerns we did I'm thinking the miniseries. We did 2 miniseries.
I didn't finish the one, but we did Lonesome Dove.
It had Robert Duvall.
Yes.
And we also did Lonesome Dove on the channel.
Hatfields and McCoys.
Hatfields and McCoys. Yeah, those miniseries. Those were a while ago. So
that was like start of.
I can't remember if that was way back when
was way back when it was crap.
When we started, our channel was crap, and we
don't go back and look at it.
We fully admit it. You guys have my favorite.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, E.T. made me cry like a baby.
Oh, that's so good.
And that was my first time seeing E.T. all the way through.
Oh, thank you so much, Bobby.
Thank you.
My gosh. No, Rocky surprised me.
It surprised me too, because I was like, oh, what is this going to be, like a stereotypical macho movie?
Yes.
I think that's kind of what I went in thinking.
Yes.
And I was like, wow, these are actually really good.
And it was just the start of the romance between those two, but it was just his like journey, like, oh my gosh. And we have to continue finishing the Rocky series.
We did 3.
Yes. Oh, that one surprised me a lot. Yeah, E.T. I was surprised that one really is.
I don't know what happened.
That one really got to you.
I cried like a baby.
That one really got to you. That was really good.
And I'm not ashamed of that.
No, we're not ashamed to cry on this channel. Emotions hit you. We're not afraid to cry. to get mad at a character, to jump, to scream, to death. Our reactions are 100% our reactions in that moment. We will not fake a reaction because that's stupid and ridiculous.
Speaking of crying like a baby, It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh my gosh.
That
yeah.
one.
Yes. Yes.
I cried like a baby.
Yes.
And I don't know, the message was just
Kitten. Well, and the funny thing is, of the two of us, I am more the emotional one. So I know when a movie really gets at your heartstrings when you cry, because
Feel the Dreams also hit.
Yes. Do you admit? I mean, I cry more.
You
right?
cry like, no, I'm not saying that you cry a lot.
No, but I mean,
you
more.
cry a lot more than I do.
Yeah.
So I know that's how I also know that this movie was hitting really pretty good.
Yes.
Because I end up crying.
Yes.
Like Feel the Dreams. I cried.
That one too. Yes. And I feel like since I'm gotten older, there's more sometimes in the stories, there's more things that I can relate to or connect to in that way. Like, like with the relationship in the Field of Dreams between him and his dad, or just in general, like having that dream. I don't know. It's just life experiences and then going on. It just kind of hits you different in a way. Does that make sense? You know, as you start to get older, because I saw like E.T. when I was younger, because that was like the second movie I saw at the theater, since I really didn't see hardly any movies as a child, sadly. And it hits you different, like as a kid, and then seeing it as a 40, 50-year-old, or you see a movie even as a 20, 30-year-old, then you see it 20 years later. It's because life has happened in between there. It just hits you so much differently, you know? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we're glad you guys are enjoying our reactions. Well, again, we're going to, keep them going. We don't have a consistent schedule right now just because
life is
we can't.
Party.
Yeah, we don't. It doesn't allot us to make enough
content
between
as much as we'd like to. But,
between YouTube and Patreon. We just don't make enough money to be able to make this our full-time gig. So. And yeah, copyright. What were you saying? Copyright?
I was saying life has just gotten farty, and it doesn't really allow us to make the content.
No.
At the time that we would like to.
No.
But once things are
in a better
situation, we'll get to it.
Then we'll get more back on a regular schedule.
Because I do miss sitting here and being able to, but then it's on top of working, and then class, and then copyright. It's all just like.
It's just a mess.
It's getting to be a lot.
It's getting a little bit overwhelming. So we just kind of got to get through this rut that we're in right now. And once we do that, then
once you go in with a clear mind, fresh mind.
Yeah, exactly. Then we'll be able to get back more and doing more, because I would really love to be able to put out for you guys 2 movies a week. Would be my goal for right now. So we're hoping to get there.
John Williams and Steven Spielberg perfectly synchronized the last 2 scenes of E.T. together, from the bike chase to the end of the movie. It is correct together perfectly. Exactly.
I agree.
100%.
I feel like that movie is so, in a way, underrated, kind of.
I mean, I feel like it's talked about, but I don't really hear like it talked about. Like, it's well known.
Yeah. Well,
I don't see a lot more people talking about it.
Right. And back when we used to, there would be like a few other like reactors. We would, once we did a movie ourselves, we would watch them. Not so much lately, haven't. And some people would be just hating on E.T. And I'm like, how can you be hating on this movie? I don't understand it,
Steven Spielberg, John Williams, both icons.
Oh
iconic
gosh.
Director, iconic composer.
Oh my gosh. That was just... That scene, that's where it got you, wasn't it?
When he was dying, and then he was towards the end when he left.
It gets you. Get down to just as 8 movies as a guest if you want to send the link. Okay, Montgomery Scott. All right. Oh, send the link. You mean to be able to do that? Okay. All right, we will keep that in mind, and we will get back to you. Appreciate that, Montgomery. Appreciate that.
I love 80s movies.
I do too. Right, like, there is,
as even if they're corny, I'm like, I had a lot of fun.
And I
Give me
know,
another one.
well, yeah, and I know a lot of people will be like, they'll dissect it so much, right?
Sometimes I just don't care. I'm like,
Yeah, I mean, we're not here to like be like, oh, and pick it apart, like, oh,
I mean, like,
the directing, the scene, the this and that. No, we're just here to react to the movie overall.
Like, maybe we'll pick apart a little depending on what it is,
right?
But most of the time, I'm like, did I overall enjoy this?
Exactly.
Sure.
Because when we were reacting to the bad movies that you guys would suggest us, yes, we pick them apart a little bit because they're really cheesy, like Birdemic and stuff like that.
Oh my God, I hated Birdemic.
But in general, you can't compare a movie from 2024 or 2022 to a movie that was made in 1983. First of all, a lot now is CGI.
I prefer practical effects.
Yes.
Because I feel like it really makes a movie a lot more entertaining to me.
Yes.
Even I don't care if the practical effects look corny.
Yeah, it's better.
I like it. It's fun for me.
I agree, and just so much. And there's so many 80s, 90s movies that have honestly lasted the test of time. And even if they haven't, I don't care. There's just something so, I don't know. There's just something so different that you can't. So when I see like people who are just dissecting, like we're talking like picking it apart.
I'm like I can't do that. It's like, not in my brain to do that.
Well, no, and that's not what we're here for. We're just over here to like, just what do we think of it in general? I mean, again, there might be little things where like, oh, right. But
yeah,
but movie making has changed. So you can't compare a movie now that is like 80% CGI to a movie from 1980 that had practical effects. It's just, you just can't.
Hey, thank you for the
Montgomery.
For the $5.
We were all from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
81
time.
maybe.
I was born in 81. Maybe asking me would be fun for the show. Okay, great. Thank you. I was born in 72. So
I was born in 2001.
Yeah, she's a baby. So
I'm a baby.
It's my daughter Danny. Yeah, she's 23. So, but
I'm young. I'm so young.
She's a movie junkie, so she knows a lot of these movies. So, but no, I was basically, grew up in the 80s. So, but the thing with me is in the 80s, I didn't go to a lot of movies. Sadly, like I knew of these movies, I just didn't go to a lot of these movies. So it was nice for her love of movies for her to introduce me to a lot of these movies.
Bobby also said Witness with Harrison Ford is also overlooked. I feel like I've
heard of that movie. Add that.
Added it already.
Yeah, but no, Montgomery, thank you so much for that, for the $5. We appreciate you so much.
And we'll keep that in mind. And we'll keep that in mind as we go along, since this is our first. Once we get more settled, if you come back.
Yes,
we will.
Yes. Go ahead, Montgomery. Send us our email. Our business email is in. I'll add it to the show notes for this, or you can go into another reaction and check it, or our channel. Go ahead and send us an email. Excuse me, so that we don't forget about that as well, because we would love to do that. We will just we'll definitely do that and keep you in mind for future lives, because I think that would be fun. Definitely. Would totally love that.
Yes.
But yeah, send us an email so that it doesn't get lost in
that way it'll be fresher.
Yes, and then that way we can talk more on that. That would be fantastic. So no, we appreciate the $5. Thank you so
Thank you.
We have literally 2 hours and 52 minutes, y'all, where we thought nobody would show up.
It would be a 30-minute live.
We would be talking to ourselves, and like Danny said,
30 minutes. Yapping.
And I have enjoyed. Did you add Witness? Well, we can go back.
You said I added it.
Yeah. So this has been so much fun.
Thank you guys so much.
You guys, I
really didn't think we were going to be sitting here for almost 3 hours.
I mean, we can stay on here for a few more minutes if you guys want to hang with us. We can stay for definitely. I'm getting a little hungry, and
I want to make some brownies.
I actually have an order coming soon, so I might have to I ordered a few groceries, so that may be coming soon. So we may have to cut this short in a few minutes.
But we can do this again soon.
Oh my gosh. Do you guys want us to do this more often?
I would want to.
Yeah.
Just for fun.
You guys have, I'm not kidding when I say this.
I think this has been generally, okay. Personally, this has been a really rough week. So this has been really fun.
And not just in what happened on Tuesday.
I'm just saying in
that
general.
aside.
That's why I said personally, this has just been a really rough week.
Yes.
So I mean, this was fun. This made my day.
Yes, and I have been having a rough couple of longer than a couple of rough.
Well, we've had a rough couple of weeks actually. So
and I mentally have just been overwhelmingly not in a good place, and not in a bad way where I want to do anything to myself.
See. Silence of the Lambs, Braveheart, Caddyshack. I have seen Caddyshack, but it was on a poll. I feel like it was on a poll. We did one. We have Silence of the Lambs on the list.
Okay, Braveheart needs.
I don't know if we have Braveheart, but I'll add it.
I feel like I've seen Braveheart, but we can do a rewatch. I like the show. What email should I send my request to? I would love to discuss 89.
And then Bobby said, "Love you guys. You're so genuine. Thank you, Bobby.
Oh, thank you, Bobby.
That's so nice,
Bobby. We're 100% real. You're not going to get any fake with us at all.
Also, my face gives it away, so I can't fake it.
100%. And we're just like we're just like everybody else. We're just trying to struggle our way through life, and we're just going to be us because I can't stand fake liars and people who aren't true to who they are. It just turns me off so badly. So what you see is what you get. We're always just going to be 100%. And thank you, Bobby. Thank you so much. Montgomery, I'm going to put the show notes to this live. I will add it in the show notes, so you'll be able to see that after the live is over. Yeah, it just, it's been tough. I feel like
this end of the year has been really rough.
We had to
move.
We had to downgrade our living situation. I had to sell my car. Right now, I need some dental work done that I've been putting off for a long time. Mm-hmm. And we're just basically, I feel like 10 steps forward, 85,000 steps back. We just keep getting pushed back and back and back and back. And it's just mentally overwhelming me to the point where when I get in that space, I just want to sleep all day, even though I can't because I have to work and pay bills, right? And this has just helped. You guys don't even know how much this has helped me mentally. It has been so therapeutic, so fun. Like Danny said, so fun. I didn't know what to expect going into this. And now I know why people do so many lives because it is awesome. It is awesome. It is awesome. And we appreciate you guys supporting us and joining this live. And again, if you guys want to see us react to more things, either send us a DM on Instagram, which I'll put all that information in the show notes, or it's under the link tree that we have. You can send us an email. You can comment on any of our other reactions that we have out there. And we're open to doing reacting to anything on this channel. If you guys want to see it, we will bring it to you. We are here for you guys. We are here to bring our true selves, to kind of lighten some of your burden of the day, to maybe make you laugh and laugh at us. You can laugh at sometimes it's so funny when we do a reaction. Sometimes Danny afterwards will be like, "Ma, take out this part because I think it sounded silly." And I'm like,
I get sometimes insecure about it. Okay.
Yeah. And I leave it in because I really don't care, because I'm like, people are probably going to find it silly and they're going to laugh at it, or they're just, and if you can laugh at our reaction, 100% worth what we do. Mm-hmm. Because when we watch something and it gives us 5 minutes or 30 minutes of just not thinking about life and making us laugh,
it's been the longest I've stuck around on a live stream. Thanks for your time, for keeping engaging, Patricia. Thank you.
Oh, Brando, thank you so much. And I'm glad, I'm glad that we've been engaging because,
Apollo 13.
Yeah.
Apollo 13, The Breakfast Club.
Montgomery.
I have not seen Apollo 13.
I don't think I've seen Apollo 13 either.
I've seen The Breakfast Club, but I saw it in middle school.
Yeah, see, some of these movies I saw as I got to be an adult, so I have to introduce her to the Breakfast Club.
Grumpy Old Men. Okay, I feel like it was on TV. We had it on.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I was paying attention to it.
Are you okay with some of these movies? Like if we
rewatch them, is that fine by you?
Is that okay with you guys if it's been like many years? Some of these.
Another $5. Thank you.
Brainstorm, Bobby. Brainstorm away. Montgomery, thank you so much.
I'm with you. We all just do our own thing. I think in truth like myself. Yeah, I agree.
I was just gonna say yes. We're with you 100%. We will talk about that more. We definitely
just send
will.
us the email, and we will discuss.
And I'll put all that stuff in the show notes for you, so you have that.
Bobby, go ahead and brainstorm.
You're an introvert. I used to think I was an introvert. I don't think I'm an introvert.
I am more leaning towards introvert. I think
it depends.
I feel like I'm more introverted than extrovert, but it depends on the situation. I could be semi-extroverted.
I can be, if it's like just like a couple of people, like in this case, yes, of course, right? It's great. But like, let's say I get in a crowd of people, I'm going to pull back a little bit because also if I don't know you, I'm kind of like standoffish a little bit, right? Mm-hmm. And also sometimes I can be socially like uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. But if it's just a few people, like I know so many times lately that, we've gotten for example, like a Lyft driver to go somewhere.
She'll talk their ear off.
Yeah, I'll talk. I'll start the conversation. So I think I'm a little extrovert. I'm a little of both, but
in between, I'd say.
Yeah, I would definitely say that for sure. So no, that's so great. I'm going back to Rando. I'm glad that you stuck around with us. You've been with us for a while, and we want to engage with you guys. We love this community. And again, we're a small channel, right? Mm-hmm. But I think sometimes I get so frustrated because I'm like, why is this channel not growing like other channels? Sometimes
makes it all the worth. Makes it all worth it.
Yes, because we get to know you guys on more of a personal level than jumping from starting the channel
and then just growing like
gangbusters, and then everybody just gets lost in the and we're getting to know you, and it's also, so I love special
connecting with people. So
yes. And again, like I think Rando was it you sorry, was it? Why can I say? I'm kind of tongue tied. We were discussing how reaching out to people all over the world can be such a wonderful thing, and this just gives us a way to be able to reach out to you, and we just love it, and appreciation for you guys that watch our stuff and have subscribed and just support us, because right now, again, it means everything.
Dang, so you guys just watched Candy. I know. That makes me so sad. Actually.
Live loud, explore. Yes. I was literally on here. I was working last night, right? Danny was in the other room, and I had seen something pop up, and I said, "This can't be true." And I quick Googled it, and I said, "Oh,
he died on the 6th."
And so I had to tell her, and it was like, how? And I'm glad though. I'm glad we watched Candyman before.
Yeah.
Yes.
He was a talent. Tony Todd.
Oh my gosh. He was. And maybe you weren't, and you might not have been on here when we were talking about how in April we were
supposed to see him. I think he canceled
on a Comic-Con,
but it would have been nice before he passed.
Yeah. So now it's like, oh my God, we're never gonna have that channel.
But
and I didn't know who he was until she was like, "Duh, we watched The Crow."
But I mean, he was very talented, Tony Todd.
It is so sad.
That actually hit me like pretty. I was like, this is actually
that hit hard.
This hit me really hard.
I think this hit you as hard is when you found out that Bill Paxton passed away.
Oh my God. I was a mess when Bill Paxton died.
Yeah.
I was like 16.
That was a hard one too. Did they know? I don't think they ever said why he died, right?
I don't think they put the statement out. I think they just put the statement out that he passed away.
That's sad.
Searching for Sugar and La Bamba are great. I haven't seen either of those.
Edit, because there's a lot of known music. Oh, I just did Mamma Mia the musical, and yes, it did, but La Bamba, you've never seen La Bamba?
I know who it is.
No, I know, but you've never
seen it all the way through.
I've seen it, but I would love for her to see it, so that might be a great one. Sugar Man, I've never heard of it.
Yeah, I heard he's been sick, but I loved him in the Final Destination. That sucks.
He'd been sick. Oh, I didn't know that.
I mean, he was cool. I heard he was a very nice person.
Weston, yes.
Hello,
we can see you, Weston. How are you?
So maybe we'll have to watch Final Destination if Tony Todd is.
But aren't there like a lot
There's like a lot of them. But I mean, Tony Todd's in it, so
Is he in every one of them?
I don't know.
Can you guys let us know? Is Tony Todd in every Final Destination movie?
I will watch it solely for Tony Todd.
Yes.
Like
100%. Yes.
But yes, I think this is the one that really hit me the most. I was 16 when Bill Paxton died, and that one hit really hard.
That one hit hard. Yes, very hard.
5, I think. Okay, so that's not that much.
Okay, and he's in everyone. Okay,
Is he in everyone? I don't know.
Yeah,
perhaps.
See, this is why you guys have to open our eyes up. She's the movie buff. She knows a lot about movie, but there's some movies not necessary. We don't,
Also,
So,
I just really got into Tony Todd since
that's true.
What did you guys do today?
Oh, what did we do today? We've been on here for
3 hours.
3 hours chatting with our most wonderful family.
We're talking about Tony Todd, who just passed away.
Oh, we've been talking about everything, honey.
Well, our recent conversation was.
Oh yeah, Tony Todd and him passing away on the 6th. So he passed away on Wednesday.
That I'm not sure. I want to say he's at least in the first.
Okay, great.
That's fine.
Awesome. Okay, awesome. We're definitely gonna have to.
$1 Million Baby is on the list. We saw No Country for Old Men. I love that movie.
Let's specify. No Country for Old Men is on the channel.
Yes.
So you can see it there, Bobby. Yes.
And I love that movie.
$1 Million Baby has Clint Eastwood.
Yes.
Yeah.
And The Sandlot, I have not seen it all the way through.
There's so many movies.
And I know James Earl Jones is in it.
And he passed away too.
That makes me sad. How do you guys become friends? This is my mother.
Yes.
This is my mother.
Yes. If you guys are new here,
we look nothing alike.
Yes. I am Mama Dawn.
Danny.
This is my daughter, Danny. So yes. Yes. And you guys are all our friends. That's what we're saying. You guys
we're having lovely conversations.
I like to, you know what? I like to say you're our family because you have your dad close by. But you have a relationship we're working on. I'll just say that.
Let's not get into specifics.
No, I won't because that's not my story to tell. I don't have family besides her around. Mm-hmm. So you guys are
oh, he's in 1, 2, and 5. Okay.
Fantastic. So we can start out with great. Thank you, Live Loud.
Thank you.
It's awesome. We're gonna definitely because that's not on the list. We have a lot.
That's not on the list.
We have a lot. You know what? This is what I said at the beginning. For those of
ones
you
that suggested. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go for it.
Oh well, she said that basically the ones that are being suggested here in the chat are going to be pushed forward, prioritized. Is that what you said?
Yes, because you guys took time out of your Saturday afternoon and evening or Sunday, wherever you are. We don't know where you all are from. To
hang out
with us.
You.
So you guys these movies that you're suggesting are getting priority.
I really like that. Thank you. That's so nice.
Beautiful eyes. Beautiful eyes. And yes, we look nothing alike, but she is my biological daughter. I did give birth to her. But
people used to think you were my aunt.
Yeah. But seriously, when she was in elementary school, she told me this later on. Your friends would say, "What?
Is that your aunt?"
And full disclosure, I mean, still, we don't look alike, but this is not my natural hair color. It's just because, as you can see, I'm getting older and I'm graying and my hair is darker brown.
And this is my natural hair.
But she looks like so much like her dad. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's so funny because before you were born,
you thought I was gonna have colored eyes.
My
sorry to disappoint.
Yeah, my ex-mother-in-law, she's like, oh, because you can't see it, but I have like blue eyes, but sometimes they're green depending on what I'm wearing, like a light. My ex-mother-in-law is like, oh, I hope she has colored eyes like you. But
sorry to disappoint her.
But no, she got light brown eyes. So yeah. I'm having so much fun. I know that we have to probably end this soon.
Because we have groceries on the way.
Yeah, because I have some groceries being delivered soon.
What do you like to do for fun?
Oh my gosh.
I want to get back into painting. I used to paint. Kind of.
What do we do for fun? Well, right now.
I have college courses.
Yeah. And I want to travel. I would love to travel more.
I want to get into like crocheting.
Right now we're in a financial rut. So traveling is going to be put out. Oh, Chris, you want
I want to get into crocheting and painting because I used to paint kind of.
Yes.
Right now my only hobbies when I'm not busy are listening to music and movies.
Yes. And financially I can't travel right now.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, Montgomery, thank you again. Thank you for following on Instagram.
First Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. I was not alive.
No, I don't remember at all because I would have been 9 and I was not I talked about at the beginning. My first movie was Annie with Carol Burnett and Bernadette Peters. My second movie was E.T., and I really didn't watch movies probably until I got into high school, somewhere in my latter high school years. I was a loser in the movie department.
Rain Man is excellent. Tom Cruise is not. Okay, we have it on the list. That sounded a little more aggressive than it was supposed to be.
Sorry.
Rain Man is on
the list. I have seen Rain Man, but it has been a very long time ago. So,
but yes, I feel like I do remember the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. I feel like when I was in daycare, this is how young I am. That daycare, they played the tapes, like the VHS tapes.
Yeah.
I feel like it, or I've seen it just online, like sporadically, growing up about the movies.
Yeah. So I would have to go and probably search up and watch on YouTube that trailer. So
what did you do for Halloween? I ate candy.
We did nothing because Halloween is one of your favorite.
I love Halloween.
And we couldn't afford to decorate as much as we wanted to this year. Mm-hmm. And it's just,
I wish.
It's just been awful for us. But and we usually are dressed up when we do a reaction. We didn't even put as many reactions out, you guys. We still have to put out Psycho 3 and Halloween 3. So it was a bust. Sorry. Next year, hopefully.
Vampire Diaries. I remember when the Vampire Diaries was on TV.
Oh, that's a TV show, right?
Yes.
Never saw it.
I have never seen it, but I do know the Vampire Diaries.
The Vampire Diaries.
Yes.
Oh, I will heart that one.
I'm gonna have to go back and.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna have to go back and
sorry.
Get some of these because my computer died.
Does it? Okay, maybe I remember. Does Vampire Diaries have Ian's?
Yes, it does.
Something Solder, whatever. Yes. Okay, so okay. It was West End.
Wow! Happy belated birthday!
Happy belated birthday! Did you do something exciting?
What did you do for your birthday?
And does Halloween always get lumped in your birthday? Because my birthday is the 29th of this month, and for the first time in a long time, Thanksgiving is the day before my birthday.
That's hilarious.
Growing up, it was always incorporating Thanksgiving with my birthday. It was always together celebrated. So hang out with friends. That's awesome. Isn't that the best way? And you know what? That's what we're doing today is we're hanging out with friends.
We're hanging out to make up for the last few weeks. So.
Yes, 100%. That's cool.
The Fugitive. I have not seen The Fugitive.
Oh, Field of Dreams, Bobby.
It's on YouTube.
It's on the channel. Check it out.
Paul Wesley, yes, and Nina Dobrev.
Yeah, okay. I knew it was okay. So yes, I don't know Paul Wesley.
I know who Paul Wesley is.
Nina, yeah, that name sounds familiar. You guys, I'm awful with putting names to.
If you saw them, you probably would.
I would know
who it was.
But The Fugitive.
I have not seen the whole thing.
Is that Tommy Lee Jones?
Just writing these.
And is it, not Harrison Ford? Is it?
I thought it was.
I think I've seen it.
I have not seen it.
But it's been a while. Him and Harry. Yes. Okay. Yes. The Fugitive. It's been a while, but I've seen that. Oh, you would love that movie.
The Fugitive?
Yes.
I feel like I've seen, well, I shouldn't say that I haven't seen it. Bits and pieces, like most of the movies that I come across.
Falling Down. I never heard of Falling Down. Harrison. Yes.
Yeah, I've seen bits and pieces, so I shouldn't say I haven't seen it, but I haven't seen the whole thing through. Let me specify that.
Yeah. But again, Field of Dreams. Check it out. She cried.
Greatest Showman. I have not, but it does have Hugh Jackman.
Yes.
And Zendaya. And Zac Efron.
Love.
Pretty sure.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of Zac Efron.
I love Zac Efron.
Saw this movie, I think it was on Netflix with
You forgot that?
What? Forgot what?
The Greatest Showman. Yeah.
What did we forget something? Let me know. I don't know. What? Speaking of Zac Efron, that movie that was on Netflix.
I don't remember what it was called. But it had Nicole Kidman.
Yeah, and Nicole Kidman, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know he looks great for his age, but there was something different with his job. But then Danny told me he had hit it on some table or cement or something or a structure,
and he had to get
surgery. But he looks.
I don't know if he had surgery, but it said it had to fix itself.
Refix itself. Oh yeah, and get all the right.
And so no, I have not seen The Greatest Showman.
No, but would like to.
I think it has Michelle Williams.
Most likely.
I don't know.
That's fine. But Zac Efron, I hate to say, he's still nice looking because I still remember him in High School Musical because of this one.
Yeah, I loved High School Musical.
The Fugitive. Harrison and Tommy Lee Jones was epic. Yes.
You can call me dude. I do not care.
Can I call your daughter?
I don't care. I call call other people dude. It doesn't matter.
Sometimes she'll be like talking to me and she'll be like, dude or man. I'm like, I am your mom. I'm not dude.
As soon as I forget that I'm not talking to my friends.
And she calls me dude. And I'm like, excuse me. The Fugitive.
You still remember I'm a girl.
Oh, yes. The Fugitive. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I have seen that. You have. It's been a while. You need to see that one.
Do you think I'd like?
I think you would like that one a lot.
Well, I like Harrison Ford, so.
These are all going top priority because you guys took the time to spend with us in 3 hours and 15 minutes. I can't believe
I love Harrison Ford, you guys. Sorry.
Oh, Harrison Ford is just, and sometimes I see him, like he rarely does interviews, right? But you see him.
He's funny.
And he is low-key so
it's
hilarious.
Dry humor.
Yeah. I love somebody with a dry humor.
Many comedy shows many years after. The Fugitive? Oh, The Fugitive, I think. Yeah.
They referenced it. Yeah. Oh, okay.
I have seen Twister. We have it on Blu-ray.
Oh my! But not the new one because I refuse to watch it.
I don't want to watch it because Bill Paxton, rest in peace.
I feel like it did a disservice to Bill Paxton by making a second one but the first one. Well, she loves Bill Paxton, but who do you not like in that movie?
Okay, I shouldn't say I don't like her. There is just something about her that annoys me, and I can't pinpoint what it is.
Helen Hunt.
I don't know what it is. There's something about her that annoys me. I can't pinpoint it. I don't know why.
But it's a good movie, and also
Philip
it has
Seymour Hoffman.
And it has
from The Lost Boys.
No,
what are you talking about?
Elle Weiss, Carrie L. Weiss.
Carrie L. Weiss, yes. And Jamie Gertz.
Yeah.
Yes. Lost Boys.
I feel bad for her character.
Philip Seymour Hoffman. We love him too.
Oh my gosh.
Man.
Oh, 2 of them already deceased within that, yes, but
I will forever defend Jamie Gertz and Twister, okay?
Yeah, that was not a
I love her too. Jamie Gertz.
Yes. She was in she did a TV show a long time ago that I used to watch, but I can't remember anything I can't remember anything, so I don't remember what it was called, but she was in it. She was a mom, I think. Mm-hmm. But she's been in
she's been in quite a bit of stuff.
A lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm. She was in a movie with Jay from Modern Family. I think it had Kirstie Alley. Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't remember what it was called. I'd have to Google it.
It seems like she did more movies that were like 80s, 90s-ish. Maybe early 2000s.
Jamie Gertz.
Did you guys see the newest Twister? And was it really good? Let's be honest. Was it?
I feel like it was split half and half.
I heard somewhere, I think that Bill Paxton's son made a cameo, which, that's great, but I just feel like it just does such a disservice to making a second movie when, he passed away. I didn't see the point of it.
It was called Sibling Rivalry.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I was trying to look for it. Kirstie Alley was in it.
Witness. Okay, I've never seen Witness.
That. Okay.
Okay.
Let me see, guys. I'm writing everything on my phone.
See, she's not a fan of a love story, but as long as it's not the whole movie being a love story.
If it's cool. Pure rom-com, just like corny. Not corny, but like pure, like Hallmark.
Aside from When Harry Met Sally.
I love When Harry Met Sally. Okay, that's my exception to the rule.
But like if they're Hallmark-ish,
I don't like
you won't watch them.
I'll watch them if somebody suggests it.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess.
But out of my own free will, not my own free will, but my free time, unless I really liked it.
Yeah.
Probably won't.
Because I used to watch a lot of Hallmark, but they're basically the same. So now I just I like Hallmark movies and mysteries. I'll see them pop up on YouTube sometimes and I'll watch them.
See, those don't annoy me.
Because it's it's more of a mystery you're trying to figure out. Witness. I've heard of it, but Harrison Ford is just
too good.
This guy, it's just...
He's been around.
Him
for a long time.
Him and Clint Eastwood. I love them.
Clint Eastwood is also really kind of funny.
He is too. Yeah.
Film.
We've done several Clint Eastwood. He's just, oh my God.
The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
That's one of my favorite movies.
I really liked it.
She really loved that movie.
You know what? No, I'm not apologizing for that.
No.
That one really surprised me because I was like, oh God, what am I going to expect out of this? And
yeah.
I really liked it.
That's awesome.
It's not Hallmark. Okay. Good. Do you play sports?
Thank you, Bobby.
No, I don't, but I was in band. And I did color guard.
Yeah, she was in band. She played the saxophone.
But I don't play. I could watch sports.
But you don't play sports.
I don't play sports.
Yeah.
Okay, if I'm shivering, sorry, it's cold in here.
Now you're cold. This is a funny story. I'm gonna go back to my youth. They put me in soccer, okay, way back in like, well, probably the early '80s. Okay, soccer. No, I mean, I'm not saying there's anything against soccer, but I was not a sporty like I would.
Well, soccer is really popular down here.
Oh, in South Texas, it's like
Yeah.
everything. But I would shoot hoops because we had a basketball,
Someone's eating the lights.
and stuff like that. Okay, well, anyways, and so I was, I'm on the field. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling good. I have the ball. I have the ball. I'm cruising down the field. I hear people like the crowd like yelling something at me, but I'm in the zone. I'm in the zone. I'm in the zone. I went to the wrong field goal.
Mm-hmm.
I never played soccer again.
We have about the election.
Sam,
no comment on that.
No
comment on that. I don't want to talk about it. My week has already been bad enough.
I'll say not the outcome expecting. Got over that. We love.
You know what? I'm dealing with it day to day.
Yes,
let's just go with that.
We love this country. It's a great place to live, and all we want is the best for it, and that's all we're gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
No comment any further.
Oh, we are going.
Oh my God! We almost have 3 hours and 30 minutes.
That's insane. You don't want to go check and see if
I really don't want to get
ordered.
I can check it on my phone.
Please do.
But I don't know.
Thanks.
I gotta go. Thank you, Bobby.
Oh, we love you all. We love you too. Thank you, Bobby, for hanging out with us. We really appreciate it. Yeah, we're gonna have to go here soon.
Because groceries.
Yes, but this has been such a fast 3 hours, and I'm gonna say it again, like Danny.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Oh my God, this was a blast.
Shh,
this was
8 o'clock.
Oh, okay. This was a blast. You guys are awesome. The cats are just being the cats. If you guys have cats, you guys have pets. We love dogs too. We love dogs too. It's just when my mom was going through cancer, we got our first cat, and so I've just always really had cats. But my brother has dogs. Both of my brothers have dogs. Love dogs too. Love animals. But I must say, besides cats and dogs, right? We were talking about this the other day. I think my favorite animal is an elephant. An elephant. I don't know. That's so random. I know. But because I heard you told me that elephants think that humans are cute. I don't know if that's true or not, but I love that.
But I choose to believe it. So
I love them so much. Got the hiccups?
Yes.
Need some water, but mine's bone dry there. So if you guys came a little late, we are going to do this very often because
I like doing this.
You have elevated my mental state from like a 5 to like a 50 tonight. Seriously. And we are going to, I think the next one, if we don't do just a live chat, we are going to do some live watch alongs with you guys. Mm-hmm. So if you guys would like that, we would. And they gave us so many good ideas that we could probably do like any of those as live watch along movies. We'll have to poll them.
We'll put a poll on for you guys.
Check our community often, you guys, because we'll probably add several of these movies to a poll to see which ones you guys want us to do on our next live watch along. So definitely check community. We put a lot of good information there as well. So, and again, if in the notes here, the show notes, we will put all of the links to everything
and our email.
Yeah, and our business email. So if you and also we also have a Google form that you can put more movie suggestions on. Mm-hmm. The form, you can put them in comments of our movie reactions. That's cool too. But the form sometimes keeps them so they don't get mixed up in the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely is awesome. Yeah. So, oh my God, I'm excited to do the next one. I'm already in my head going like, when are we going to do the next one? When are we going to do the next one?
Now I see why people are addicted to going on live.
And I see why people do these often. So it's just a blast. You guys have been so great. And thank you guys for supporting us.
You guys have been so nice.
Yes. Like, you guys are amazing. Like, this is what keeps us going. This is what keeps this channel going. Again, you're not only our friends, you're our family. We just thank you. Like, we can't say thank you enough. And thank you for the $5 and the $2, Montgomery. We appreciate that. Like, wow. This has been the best 3 hours I have felt in a long time.
Yes.
So You guys have any plans for this weekend? I know Monday here in the US is Veterans Day. Some people might have it off, some might have to work. I have to work. But do you guys having a long weekend, or is it just a regular weekend for y'all? Okay, crickets. It's okay.
Let's see.
It is okay. It is okay. We are gonna. I think we're gonna wind this down in about 6 minutes, guys.
Because I'm getting a little hungry.
I'm getting a lot hungry, and Danny's gonna make some brownies tonight.
Yeah.
She is. And if you guys ever, feeling away and you don't have anybody to talk to, DM us on Instagram. We're here. We'll chat with you. Yeah. Because we don't want you to ever feel alone. We are a community. We are here for you. And if you're feeling sad or anxious or just in a way that is you need to reach out to somebody, you don't know who, we're here. We're here always. DM us on Instagram, and we will reach out to you. I mean, our email is there too, but if you want like a faster response, definitely reach out to us on Instagram. We'll try to get better with Instagram.
I know it's been a long while.
We don't put a lot on there. I'm really bad with social media. I'm not going to lie. You're more on social media than I am. I don't do TikTok at all. Don't even ask for that unless you want to do it.
I don't feel like it, and I don't want to. I'm on there to just scroll and
like on your personal one, but we need to get better with putting more stuff on Instagram. So we'll definitely do that for you guys. It's just lately we just haven't done anything I haven't done anything that's super exciting that I thought would be super thrilling to put on Instagram. Can you see the cat over here and behind this shoulder?
Cranium just
looking out the window. He hears a dog barking, so that's what's happening over there. All right. I think we're going to call this a night, you guys.
Well, thank you for hanging out.
Yes, thank you for hanging out with us. This has been so enjoyable, and more to come.
Yes.
We're going to do these very, very, very often. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Do you want anything else you want to say?
No, thanks for hanging out. We had fun.
Yes, and you guys have a great rest of your weekend. And I'm going to go get something in my tummy because I'm starving. All right, y'all. We'll see you at the next one.
Bye.
Does this?
Oops. Bye.